Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
Come on, you can do it. Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to another Collectable Past toy show. Get ready to have some fun, show off some of the things that we absolutely love, and maybe things that we just picked up, or if you're a broke ass like me, maybe things that have been sitting in the back for a little while. But thank you everybody that's been here already, hanging out in the chat, all the people that are going to be watching soon. Guys, be sure to share the links out there to let everybody know that we're going, because as always, I don't know about everybody else here, but I am the most hated guinea pig online, and they absolutely despise me over YouTube and Twitter and probably Rumble and probably anywhere else you could think of. I'm hated everywhere equally, and it is a beautiful thing. But go ahead, share the links out there, let everybody know we're going, so people could stop on in and say, "What up, dog?" But first one in the house is Chaos Hoy. Chaos Hoy, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, the pigs are doing good. Hellman is adjusting well after the loss of Rorschach, and things are moving on here in the Guinea Pig Collective. Adam hanging out in the chat, up on the panel, double duty, barking everywhere. This guy is amazing. Shifty hanging out in the chat, and our special guest today is Shifty up on the panel. Welcome, Shifty.
Thank you.
Cotton also hanging in the chat. What's going on? Hail. What's that? What? I can't even read that one. Hi. Tell. What? TLIKE. You got me on that one.
Hit the like. He's saying hit the like.
Oh, okay. Jesus, that completely threw me for a spin. A good one, Cotton. TLM29, what's going on? Shalom, good to see you. Good to see you guys. As always, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've rambled incessantly for far too long. Let's say hi to, of course, our host, a freaking co-host and panelist, and everybody. Vinnie, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, everyone. As I was looking at the chat, I see HITL. I didn't see the rest of it. I'm like, what does he spell? Oh. Hit like.
That's what I thought too. That's the same.
Yeah. Okay. So he got us good on that one. But yes, hello everyone. I just got the link out there. So yeah, everyone retweet that out on X, Twitter, whatever the hell if you guys want to still call it that or not. It don't matter. But I welcome Shifty. Awesome to have you on panel.
Hey, great to be here. Great to be here. I'm a big fan of the show, and finally get to talk to you guys about toys.
Oh yeah, man, dude, that's awesome. And hello, chat. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, matter of fact, before we go ahead, let's get the rest of our normal panelists up here. Hello to Trina from Real Horror.
Hey, it's awesome to be here. And Shifty, this is the first time I'm streaming with you, so yeah. It's awesome to have you up here with us. And yeah, it's great to be here. And hello to everybody out there in the chat as well.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we got our other man on the spot, the Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz. We got Slasher McSplit.
Hey, Ice Pops. You don't want me to fucking go there, do you?
Hey, I thought it was Fruit Pops. Get it right.
Fruity Pops.
Fruit Pop. Yeah, Fruit Pop.
No, what's up? Yeah, Shifty. Good to see you, man. Good. I remember a few weeks ago I suggested to Tommy, I was like, hey, maybe bring Shifty in here. And I guess he did.
But, hopefully I don't disappoint.
All good, man. All good. Good to have you on panel, because you know your shit when you're in the chat talking all these toys, talking about all these toys. So
absolutely.
And of course, we got the master of the Wiener Dog Clan, our newest co-host. What's going on, Adam?
What is going on? I was hoping to be outside with the bonfire and the rain and the lightsabers, and it just is a cluster, but we're going to have fun no matter what. So, yeah. Can't wait, Tommy. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. You know, we got the Whiz, we got Fruit Pop over here.
We got Fruit Pop. We got One Eye over here.
One Eye over here.
We got One-Eyed Elvis Costello.
Hey, at least I got both my balls, unlike some people.
That's right. We got the Italian Scullion, and we got Mrs. Bologna in the house as well. This is a full panel. It's stacked. It's stacked. And speaking of being stacked, we got Shifty with us, man. Proper introduction. Thank you for joining us, man.
Hey, thanks for the invite. Yeah, I had to get on this week because, man, Target, they killer sale.
Yeah, that red circle stuff. Yeah, I don't have one of those cards, so I was in there going, oh man.
No, you can join. I think you can like just straight up join. It's free. I mean, just sign up on the app and you're ready to go.
I wasn't even aware of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Just free sign up.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's extra is if you applied for the red card, but I don't even know if they still have that active anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they do, but I mean, most of the deals is just for the free program, and I mean, all you got to do is just sign up on the app or the website. You're set to go. You can earn free gift cards just for buying toilet paper, like I do. I just buy toilet paper, paper towels throughout the year, and that's just spend on toys later on.
Oh, nice.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I know, right after you told me about that, Shifty, I did go check, and I squirreled away a few dollars, so I did wind up getting my Cringer.
Oh, hell yeah. It's awesome, ain't it?
That it's a good damn price, and I was saying for a long time I wanted that thing, but I wasn't going to pay the full price. I was waiting for half because it was sitting there forever. And when I went and checked, they only had a few left, and I was like, shit, I'm never going to find it again. Was
it on clearance for $15?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good price.
Damn good price. What's going on? Soul Assassin also hanging out in the house. So don't know who's more evil, me or Cotton Ministries. His comments had me think of a totally different thing. I just completely got lost because I was just looking at the thing of letters, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, he got me this time. He got me. That was a good one.
Heil Hitler.
Chris Quilly, what's going on? Welcome. Damn. So, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to get right into it. As always, the pig is going to kick this puppy off. I got an interesting one here. So I had the full collection for these guys. I never showed them off in full. So we're breaking this down into two parts, as always. Get everybody's thoughts after each segment. But here we go with something that I've been meaning to get the collection together and show them off properly. Let's get started. It's toy time. Here we go with our show-off of this Studio Series 86 All 5 Dinobots. So let's go ahead, let's get into this and talk about some of the figures in this lineup. So, of course, we've got the leader, Grimlock. Right on his right shoulder, we got Slag. On the other shoulder, we have Sludge. All these guys look great, very much like the cartoons. And of course, over here we got Snarl. The weapon choices are kind of odd. Not all of them got their signature weapons, but Swoop over here on the end, he got all his weapons plus one extra. That's right, the Energo Sword for Grimlock actually came with Swoop. Can't complain about that. Here we go with all our Dinobots. In a bit of a fighting stance, ready to hold up the Decepticons. In most media forms, the Dinobots seem to be the last line of defense against the Decepticons. Another fighting stance right here, got some of them in various poses. You can see tons of articulation in all of them. They do have a wonderful range of movement. Unfortunately, some of these guys, the joints are a little loose, where Grimlock was filled with ratcheting joints. From the other ones, Slag and Sludge and on, they started getting worse, where it got to Swoop, the last one in the lineup, who absolutely has no ratcheting joints on that figure, and some of his joints are starting to get really loose. Here we go with a lineup showing them from the shortest to the tallest, so Swoop on the end being the smallest, then Slag, Sludge, Grimlock,
And then Snarl. That's right, Snarl just edges out Grimlock in height. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put it face to face so you can see it. It's kind of surprising. You would think that Grimlock would be the tallest, but no, it's Snarl. Just edges out Grimlock there, just by a little bit. Overall, though, these figures do look incredible. I just wish all of them had ratcheting joints. And maybe some of the transformations being slightly easier than what they are.
Me, Grimlock, love challenge.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
They do look great together.
Like I said, tons of articulation in these things, even for bigger figures. But yeah, man, that lack of ratcheting joints in all of them really does show after a time, because I've transformed these and posed them quite a few times, and some of the joints are already starting to get a little sloppy, especially on Swoop, since he has nothing. I think there's like one click down ratcheting in his knee, but it's only a partial. It's not the full knee. Yeah, it's bad.
Why'd they half-ass that?
I don't know. I don't know. It didn't seem to make any sense the way they did it. You know, you would think for larger figures, especially when you're getting to Voyager class and up, you know, getting into leaders and stuff like that, you would think that everything in there, or a good chunk of it, would be ratcheting joint. It just makes sense, and they just didn't do it. I don't know.
At that price point as well.
Yeah, $55 for those things, for each one.
Give us extra shit.
Anybody else thoughts?
Super cool stuff. I mean, I haven't got into the Transformers yet collecting. I just started getting back into toy collecting last year. But man, at some point, I really need to start picking some of those up, because I used to have some when I was a kid, and I'm missing out. I saw the Cosmos. They put out a new version of Cosmos, and that was the one I loved when I was a kid. And I might have to pick that up pretty soon.
Yeah,
well, I know they just did a re-release of the original one too, so I did see that came up on Hasbro Pulse. They're doing because they're doing re-releases a lot of these figures, like they did Ultra Magnus, Beachcomber, and Cosmos was another one originally. He was a Walmart exclusive, and I pulled out my hair, guinea pig hair. I could not find that thing anywhere. It was terrible.
Yeah, they got like a bigger one now, and that one I was like, yeah, I need to get that one.
Pretty interesting. I gotta check that out. Slasher, were you gonna say something?
No, I said they look cool. Like, you know me, I'm not the biggest Transformers guy, but by the way, BTV, is it? That would happen to be Brian the Observer from a few years ago, is it?
I'm not sure. BTV, what's going on, man? Buy a scooch.
Yeah, Brian the Observer. Remember him from a few years ago, Tommy?
Yeah, I remember.
How you been, man? Long time no see.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. What's going on, Curtis YC? Curtis in the house. Mr. Car Guy now. Hey, he was Mr. Gun Guy. Now he's Mr. Car Guy. Adam, anything to say about them before we move on to the second part?
You suck. Those are awesome. No, they look sick, man. They look sick, man. Like I said, if I had the room to have all the Transformers, I so would. You know, I've got my Hard Hero statues here and a little bit of stuff I've got, but oh god, those look so badass together, man.
They do.
Sick, Tommy, sick. That's all I can say. Awesome.
Yeah, I think for the most part, they've done a pretty stellar job with the 86 Studio Series line. I've been pretty impressed, and like I've said, I've collected every one except 3 of them, and 2 of those 3 are the higher price tag guys. So,
nice.
Trina, any thoughts?
Just that they were cool. Same as Slasher. I agree.
Awesome. All right, so now we're going to get to the second report. Of course, we're going to see him in their dino form, because that's what everybody came for. They didn't want to see him in the robot form. No, absolutely not. I know Helmet was getting pissed off. He's like, hey, where's the dino form, Daddy? Let's get on it. Okay, Helmet, we're moving on to it now, buddy.
We now return to the Transformers.
And we are back with our Dinobots all transformed into their dino forms, you can see Grimlock has a little bit of turn in his head there. He's got the most articulation out of all the Dinobots. And of course, every last one of them have movable mouths, all open and close. Really nice that this set had that. I wish some of the other ones had head turn as well, but they just don't. Just Grimlock. All the other ones are just straight, static, straightforward poses. And here we go, showing all the Dinobots that have port effects in them. So Slag, Grimlock, Sludge, and Swoop all have ports. Only Snarl here has no port. And I'm assuming that's because his is a split head design which barely wants to snap together. So there is no Fireball port for poor old Snarl. One last shot right here with all our Dinobots hanging out with Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, so you can see the size difference between all these leader class Dinobots and the Commander class Optimus Prime. There is a pretty big difference. I think even Swoop is taller than Optimus Prime. But overall, a really nice lineup, a nice set of Dinobots. I gotta say, even with the problems that some of these Dinobots have, I would still give this entire Dinobot collection a 9 out of 10. Yes, a few of them are worse than others, but overall they look fantastic, just like the cartoons, and there's really not much more that you can ask for.
Me, Grimlock, not nice dino. Me, bad brains.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
You said those are 55 each?
55 each. Yep.
Yeah. So I guess they're fucking over $200, $250 worth of fucking figures. Yeah, I guess you should have to give it a fucking high score, right?
No, not necessarily.
I'm just saying, like, you better for the money you spent. You know, you better be satisfied, right?
Yeah, not me. I've given figures that cost more than that low scores because I mean, if it's not good, it's going to get a shit score. And I mean, there's a few of them that have some problems. Like I don't like Snarl's Stegosaurus form. It looks too like squat. The way his tail is, everything in the back. Some of the joints, like I said, on these ones are getting loose because there's not a lot of ratcheting in there. But I mean, overall, most of these things are sitting around like 8.5 or something like that. Grimlock is the only one I think I gave a solid 10 out of 10 for. So when I'm looking at the entire collection as a whole, I'm saying they're averaging together about a 9.
Wow. Sweet.
But yeah, the blast effects. I wish they would have included some kind of flame effects with these guys. That would have been one thing. That, and I wish they would have gave them more of their predominant weapons. Like Grimlock comes with his twin stunner, Slag comes with his flame rifle, but then you've got Sludge with it's a rocket launcher, and then Snarl just has a sword. And then Swoop, which was the last in the line, they gave him everything that he came with. He came with the sword. He comes with the 2 guns that perch up on his wings, or you take them off and put them in his hands. They did him right. And then they gave you Grimlock's sword with Swoop. I guess it's like, we probably should have included this with Grimlock, but here you go. It comes with Swoop.
At that price point, too, they should have been able to connect. They should have done that.
Now, anybody else for this line?
Yeah, I mean,
what are these Transformers you speak of? I have no idea what they are, though. I'm standing by one and wearing a shirt. It's just not the right ones, but they're still badass. Sorry, Shifty, go ahead. I had to switch pictures just for him. Just for this one, I had to.
Got to show off that car. Both forms look awesome. If I had them, I'd have a hard time deciding how I want to have them displayed because, I mean, how do you choose? I mean, you'd have to switch them out each day. Like, okay, they're dinosaur form one day, robots the next.
By 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. If I had the room, Shifty, I would definitely have some kind of like volcanic background for these guys to set them up on. That would be my ideal diorama piece for them. It's something I could make, but unfortunately I don't have room in the toy room. Like everything has to wind up going back in crates.
I'm gonna surprise Tommy. I'm gonna break into his home when he's sleeping. I'm gonna crazy glue them all together and make that one big robot, and then have like a volcano behind them. He's all quiet now.
I've got the same problem. I have no room for my collection. They're all in boxes right now. I really need to redo my basement, and then I can like put a man cave down there and just go wild with displays and stuff. I want to like print out backgrounds for every like toy line I have. Like for Star Wars, have like a Death Star motif, and just go crazy with all the displays and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man.
They're really cool.
No, I mean that's why I started doing like the little diorama pieces, and they don't cost a whole lot to make, like that little transformer one that I'm showing off with them.
Yep.
I don't even think that cost me $20 to make. It was just a little bit of time. That's it.
It's cool.
Oh yeah.
Still getting figures reviewed on my channel. Nice, Teal. Nice. I'll have to check that out at some point. It's so hard to find time to do anything. Well, like I tell everybody, usually I'm preparing for this toy stream for like 4 days, like whether I'm filming shit or fighting with the internet to upload things. It's always a hassle with this shit. One day, hopefully, CenturyLink will go into the freaking East River, and maybe I'll get some real internet out here. But we're getting ready to pass it on over. Whoever's next, get ready to go, because we're going into our Collectable Past toy commercial break. Here we go.
Oh, God, it's fucking Gaylord, isn't it?
Yes.
I am not going to say it is. I hope that you're pleasantly surprised.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I was sitting in the back in the toy room taking a look at some of the stuff that I got back up here on the wall. We got the head of Bumblebee, who was in a toy break, a legit toy break, and we got the eraser that's an Orco that had to put the big giant O on. Of course, we got Gizmo Mogwai from the LJN. And as I was digging through, Trina, this one is for you. No, we got some Smurfs. I found a few more Smurfs in the crate when I was digging through all the miniature car boxes. So there's a few more Smurfs to continue that wonderful conversation that we had the other day on Guinea Pig Collective Live. Guys, did you collect any of the old Payo Smurfs?
Now, back to our program.
Oh my God, we have telepathy. I was just thinking about that conversation this afternoon. I'm not even kidding.
Holy
And
Smurf
see,
and Smurf.
I was trying to figure out which commercial I was going to use today. And I was like, Smurf sounds good. Hopefully Trina shows up, and bam, there it is. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Simpatico, Trina, simpatico.
Yep, always.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
What's up, Bruce?
Oh, what's up, Bruce? How you doing, man?
What up,
There's
Bruce,
another-
man?
another
Bruce
one I haven't
Sparto
seen
and
in
Dixon
forever.
Vision. What
Another
up,
one I
man?
haven't
Sounds like
seen in a
Tommy's
while.
doing well for the most part. There wasn't any explosions, and nobody got pregnant yet.
Yeah, that's. I have that same exact Orco eraser, but he's nowhere near in that condition.
I had it too. I had that one too.
Oh yeah.
I still have it. It's just it's got some like chunks missing out of it.
Yeah, I wish I still had it.
Bruce,
Yeah, that's-
he didn't collect Smurfs, but he did collect all the Astronics from 1980s McDonald's toy releases.
Wait, you drew the O on it. Yeah, I tried to do that too with it. Why did they make that shit with no fucking O on his cloak? That's so stupid.
Remember the California raisins?
That extra half a penny to paint that on.
Yeah, and you don't even. It wasn't even like you could paint the whole O anyway because his arms were covering most of his chest. So you just like have to put the top and bottom of a fucking letter O.
Right, bastards.
I used that Orco more than I did the actual toy Orco because it was the correct size to He-Man it in. So that was my go-to Orco.
Yeah, that Zip one was actually oversized.
Yep.
It was.
But then again, remember, he wasn't part of the original Masters Universe line because he was a creation of Lou Scheimer. So
yeah,
Orco
and Lou voiced it too.
I fucking hated Orco.
Yeah, a similar thing. I had a Burger King snarf that you put on the end of a straw, and that's what I used for my Thundercats figures. I didn't have. I don't even think there was a Snarf, was there?
There was a Snarf.
Yeah.
He was released later on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Who did he come with? The freaking little the little boy and girl tiger people?
I don't know. I'm thinking he came with like Jaga or something like that because Wily Kit and Wily Cat they came with two other figures.
Tigra and Chitara. They each had one.
And then the other characters wound up getting the Burble bears.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. But since you did show Transformers, I'll show you some of the stuff that I filmed today. And one of these I ended up picking up. I couldn't get everything I wanted, obviously. Now it's just shit's too tight right now. But so let me play this for you guys. And this is the Prima Prime. So it should be Primo, not Prima. Prima is feminine.
Prima's a girl, yes.
Yeah. Primo, it should have been Primo Prime, but he's the first bearer of the Matrix of Leadership.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of the 13 primes in this line.
Prime.
Well, at least he's a he.
Yep. It looked pretty awesome.
Matrix of Leadership.
Yeah,
the sword almost looks like a lightsaber. It looks like the old Star Wars, like before they had a definitive, the early posters.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
That's pretty neat.
Packaging now for these guys.
Well, look at that. Look at this Gears.
I like this kind of
how they did it in that packaging.
Dude, I'm telling you, that Gears figure, as far as I'm concerned, for Transformers, he is the toy of 2024. He's the toy of the year because he was absolutely phenomenal for such a small figure. Like everything was the way it should have been.
That's fantastic to hear. He did look amazing.
They're actually doing them like Marvel Legends.
And see, they got two different versions. That's a different version, Vinny.
Oh no shit.
Pause. Can you pause?
I don't know how.
So
captured in time.
That is the original. That's the original G1 toy face. That is a completely different face. Because the other one I had, the United Legacy, has the cartoon face. That is the original toy face.
I was looking at it and said something looks off with him. Oh shit! I don't think he catch it.
Oh shit! Looks like I'm gonna have to go pick that up.
It's right there.
His faces are different.
Yeah,
because there was a toy version where he actually had a mouth and everything. Then there was the original toy that just had a visor and almost like a mask covering the bottom.
They're actually doing them like Marvel Legends.
I don't know if there's two versions here, if it's just that one version. I went too quick.
That's something you'd probably have to look at. Like maybe that's why that's re-released like that because it's the original G1 toy.
Yeah, this is Walmart, by the way. So I don't know if this is exclusive to Walmart, this specific packaging, but they had that Bumblebee from.
Even that Bumblebee looks different. Like the color looks different. It looks like a lighter yellow.
This is the one that had the backpack part that's actually separate and plugs into his back.
Okay. So it's the Netflix.
Okay, that's the Netflix. Yeah,
he's not black.
No, he's not black. Well, part of his canon is though. But that backpack part. Yeah, there's like a port that plugs into it, but it's one of those. It doesn't like to transform them. It's an added-on piece. That whole back section. So yeah, I believe that is the Netflix one. But Cliff Jumper had a similar transformation. Like they used the same mold, but they changed like the front of it and parts of the car, in air quotation, the car pieces were a little bit different, but the transformation is exactly the same.
Yeah, I had that Cliff Jumper. I had that Cliff Jumper both versions. So there was the War for Cybertron version, and then they did a Studio Series 86 as part of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line.
Yep.
Where he had a little bit more, cartoon accurate colors and everything. And I think that mold is great. Some people have been calling for a new mold for it. I really don't see any problems with that, and I don't think they really need to redo it.
I like this one. I mean, I had the Netflix version of that Bumblebee, and I was very happy with it. And then they did the one that was closer to the 86 cartoon. But again, like you said, the transformation and stuff is. I still got to review it, but I agree. I think robot mode looks awesome. Car mode, it bothers me because it's not a V bug. It's not a VW bug.
And that was the cool thing about the Netflix one. It looks like a Volkswagen bug.
Yeah, they did a good job with that. But this thing's pretty damn sweet too. So
Well, the other problem I had with that 86 Bumblebee
Yeah.
is it didn't even look like the G1 toy, let alone the cartoon. That's what really irked me about that one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. There's something else that I saw that I'm not familiar with. Have you guys heard of Robo Force?
It sounds familiar. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
Slasher, look at that big
Yeah,
post right there.
Yeah.
Christmas present. That's all I'm saying.
Holy shit! No.
Slasher.
Oh my, yo, okay. Tommy, do you see that logo? Were these the fucking ones? They were kind of like R2D2 shaped, and they had like the suction cups at the bottom of them back in the 80s.
Might have been.
Do you remember the ones I'm talking about?
Kind of.
Vaguely.
They were all different colors. They had like, you know, it almost looked like a fucking pool, like the hose of a pool filter at the bottom, but it was a suction cup.
I can't remember.
They had, I think they had like hook, like you know, grapple hands, like, you know, like clamps for hands. Like, oh man,
yeah.
That
Well,
logo
I'll show you the other one too.
Familiar.
Yeah, the other one looks like a 1980s computer that kind of turned to a robot. So yeah, I'll show you that.
I don't know what the hell these are. Robot Force, Wrecker, and Max.
Robo Force.
Yeah, and like that whole top part looks like something out of like an old 80s computer or something.
Okay, Bruce Lombardo, he said it. Yep. Okay, so that is the one that I'm. It is
all right.
Yeah,
All right.
they look nothing like this. They looked nothing like this.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool.
They're pretty big too. They were, I think, 30 something bucks, $34.
Well, see, it's once again, this is not surprising. We've talked about it numerous times how they got to keep digging back into the toys from the past, like Street Sharks and TMNT. And you just name it. Go right down the list of freaking
Mask
toys
now too, right?
Mask, yeah. Mask has got the releases here because they have nothing. They have nothing. These toy companies got jack shit, and they know that the only way they're going to say something, sell something, is to hit the nostalgia button.
But these ones look nothing like the old Robo Force
They
spots.
did their own thing completely. Yeah, I mean they were neat to see in the store, but I don't know if they're going to do a new cartoon or something. I know nothing.
What were they going for?
$35.
Oh, 35. You just 35. Said it.
Yep.
35.
Yep. And they're bigger than a NECA figure as well. So I mean, like, they had weight to them. So I was impressed when I saw it, but I left them there because it's like I don't.
And Bruce agreed. Yeah.
What's that?
The Bumblebee reminded me of a 4 toddlers Transformer toy. Yeah, it just didn't look.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what they did with that '86 one. That was so weird. Weird. But anyway, there was something else too. Speaking of retro figures stuff. Yeah, because this was right next to those Robo Force. I found the biker mice from Mars again.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little bit more that they had here.
There you go. That's another one, right?
Yep, that's
they've
another
been
older one.
digging out.
Yeah, that's what's. Hey, it's Vinnie.
Vinnie, you gotta get that.
Yeah. Well, they have the bikes too. That's what I was surprised by.
Features. Oh, they're all
That's the
different
first time I
bikes.
saw them.
Do they have a moped bike?
That's pretty neat.
No.
Because if you're Italian, you need a moped bike.
Which one did Vinnie?
Vespa.
Vespa, yeah. Wait, yeah, like Deadpool. So wait, which one did Vinnie ride? Which one was his?
I had no idea about
It's either-
anything from Biker Mice from Mars, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's either the red one or that blue one, because this gray one is a different mouse.
Yeah, I don't know much about the toys, but they had a really good Super Nintendo game.
Oh yeah, I did.
I never played that, and I never saw the cartoon of this either.
His bike.
Yeah, I know I did when I was a kid, but I barely remember it.
Features. Oh, they're
But yeah, those look pretty neat. And yeah, the bikes were $40 each, so I'm like, Jesus.
And none of them come with the figures, right?
Right.
Wow.
That's why they had them separate there. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be sitting there a while.
No,
I mean,
they're
the
going to
figures
Ollie's.
did look. Oh, yeah, probably. I think they'll probably hit Ollie's.
Okay, so about the Robo Force. So it looks like there's a new animated series that came out or is coming out.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then it's got to be soon if the figures are already hitting the store shelves.
Yeah. This I got the old Robo Force up. The picture of the old one's up.
Okay, got it.
See, you's gotta recognize these fucking things.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See? Yeah.
Holy crap.
These are the ones I remember. This was holy shit. Like, oh, okay. I see up here it says 84, 84. Okay.
That's why.
Yeah, I remember getting one of these for Christmas. I can't remember. I can't even remember which one it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
See, I was going to say it makes sense too that they look that way because it's got some of the vibes that they had with the Zeroids line. Because
I don't remember the Zeroids. The Zeroids were the same. It was the same deal. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna have to try to upload the commercial break for that.
Okay.
So you could see it later.
Yeah.
It'll take a hot minute to upload, but
yeah. See, once I saw that logo, I was like, "Holy shit!" I remember that.
Yeah.
But they look nothing like this.
No,
these are like.
Well, that's what the colors on that one. The colors would.
Yeah, this one that looks like the football player, right?
Well, not that one. The other one, the one next to him.
This one,
like that one. Yeah, I recognize those color patterns on that newer figure. I'm like, yeah, that's why I wasn't sure when I first saw them. I'm like, is this a brand new toy line? And then when I looked at him, I said, that's ringing some bells, but I couldn't put it together.
But that first one had this yellow and black scheme, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it have this color scheme?
Yeah, it did. But like I said, for me, from what I remembered, I remember the color pattern on that gray, black. And
on this one,
yeah. That's when that rung a bell with me, right off the bat. But yeah, it's cool though that they're doing that. This was something I thought was really awesome too. Adam probably would dig this. I didn't know that they have these. There's literally vending machines for Hot Wheel toys. Have you seen these?
Oh shit!
I was in the mall. I was like, "What?"
I'm in the mall, and I didn't know they had a vending machine for Hot Wheels.
Oh shit!
No freaking way!
And some sold out completely.
Here's some of the prices. They should all be the same price, but they're not.
That white one is $8.
Really interesting.
Huh.
Mall.
$3.99, and then it went up to like $8. I'm like, I don't get it.
Oh, certain ones are more expensive.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Like I've seen some of the same ones in a Target that may be going for like $5.99. You might see those same damn ones in like a Dollar Tree or something like that for $1.25. Like the pricing on Hot Wheels is absolutely insane. I'm sorry, Trina, go ahead.
Yeah, well, no, basically, I was just going to say the same thing. I can't believe how expensive these Hot Wheels are now. It's crazy. Even just from when my kids were little, you know, they were in their 20s now, so that wasn't too long ago. They weren't anything near that price.
Yeah.
The ones on my wall aren't that much, Trina. I mean, we got them from Walmart for like $1.09, like most of the Batman and all that. There were some that were that were like $5.99, but they were the different packaging and stuff. Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
Yeah, 20 feet away from where this vending machine is was a Target. I could walk over there and find similar ones for $1.19.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So I don't understand why they're going for $3.99 a piece, unless they're super limited.
Yeah, that could be it. But then why would it be in a fucking vending machine if they're super limited? Then, you know?
That's crazy.
Unless they did it straight for the tourist trap stuff, because I did see that they do have a Batmobile sitting right here. And I was like, ooh, but not. I'm not paying $5 or $6 for a freaking Batmobile that size when they're $1 something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, that's bullshit.
Bruce says he always liked Matchbox better than Hot Wheels. Well, guess what?
Yep.
That means nothing now because Mattel owns both.
Mm-hmm. But back in the day, again, Matchbox, they were better. They had the rubber wheels and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Those were awesome.
Well, you know what? Another good one was the one out of England, Corgi. Corgi used to make some amazing freaking miniature cars too.
I remember you telling me about that.
You also had
Corgi the 007 cars.
Corgi did the Batmobiles you had, right? Didn't you have the Corgi Batmobile?
Yes. Yep.
The 66 Batmobile.
Yeah. I'll do one more retro kind of thing, and then I'll pass it over. And
well, hold on. Shifty was going to add something to that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was saying that there was also Ertl who made the Batman stuff back in '89.
Yep. Yeah. I have the Micro Machine one. Tommy, you have the big ones, right? The bigger Batmobile. And
Yeah.
Did you have the Joker van too?
Yeah, the Joker van I think was a miniature set. I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they made
that
a size one too.
But that larger that larger size Batmobile, not the small one, but the mid-size one that Ertl made, nice.
Yeah, we have one of those in the back, and it's surprisingly still in excellent condition. I don't know how. Yeah. The way my dad jumbled things into boxes, I can't believe it survived with all its paint. But go ahead, Vinny.
I didn't know that they were releasing these things again too. They have like more of the retro kind of wave of G.I. Joe. Do you guys remember this guy? Ramar?
Oh shit! Yes, he was mind controlled, and he fought Duke in they were in a Coliseum.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's who that was.
Yes, he's the guy who was mind controlled that was forced to fight them.
Oh, you got a good memory.
So what's really funny is if you go on Tubi to watch the G.I. Joe Real American Hero cartoon series, it starts off with this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, a Cobra Commander's controlling him with a fucking Atari joystick. Yes, I remember that. I remember that episode.
I just watched it because it's always on a replay on the YouTubes. It's hilarious. Oh my god, they actually made him. I want
it.
Dude, yeah, this was crazy. I wasn't expecting these two, and even the joints and shit that they have, this is very different from what I've seen.
This is interesting. Retro parted. Old school.
All right, so they made this fucking guy. Are they ever gonna do Pythona?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, this is Reaction. Reaction will do anything and everything that they think that they can sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
There's a Cobra Commander in a dress.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the Bag Lady Cobra Commander. Yes, I showed a picture of that a couple weeks ago. Did they ever make the basketball player? Remember, for some reason, there was a basketball player in the movie.
Yeah, he's one of the newer, the recruits. It was James.
Big Lob.
Yeah,
I think they made
him Tunnel Rat.
I think he got a figure in like around 2010. It was one of the newer lines. I think it might have been one of the anniversary lines. He got a figure.
Big Lob.
Real quick before we continue, we got our first drive-by comment of the night.
What car is that coming up? Creep. Drive-by.
No, Soul Assassin, but that figure looks like he came out of an S&M bar. And why there's no guinea pig car, I don't know. There's a lot of species toy companies out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bruce was talking about the Zoids in Japan. Yeah, Ideal.
Yeah, I remember
all those original Zeroids. And then a lot of other companies start bringing them in.
Well, yeah, there's a few things
ahead,
here.
Vinnie.
So yeah, I went down the clearance aisle. Every now and then you could have a good laugh, and this is what I saw in the clearance aisle.
There's the clearance aisle. What the hell happened to this thing?
Oh wow! Oh,
holy shit!
How much was it?
25.
Oh boy!
I can tell you
it was brand new.
What's
Oh,
that?
geez, they redo Sectors too?
Oh my God! You know what's so funny about that? My chosen pick for Indie Toy History lesson today is on Sectors.
Oh, perfect.
So they remade the fucking puppets too?
I didn't see the puppets. I only saw these two figures sitting there. I was like, whoa, this was a surprise. And they're a pretty big size. I was expecting something smaller, especially if they're going to do the puppets. I'm assuming they're going to with how their hands are sculpted.
They gotta make the puppets because that was the draw of the series.
Yeah, that was part of it. But yeah, so it was the Black Babies and then Sectors. I don't know what's going on.
Black Babies.
They got some strange eclectic stuff there. you see the black babies?
Did you think
This had no pants on.
Did you, Vinny? Did you think you were gonna be able to say that in Slasher? Not
Is it?
absolutely go wild about it.
That's all right. I stand up.
Find them in the aisle right next to the black babies.
Yep. I still love the Superman because that's what I paid retail. Vinny was $25.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
That banged up box and it's for $25.
Yeah,
and that was marked down.
I paid
that
11.
was marked down.
Jerks.
Yeah, if he was around 11, I might have gotten him. You know, but it's like, are you kidding me? That box was mangled.
He didn't have enough of that Christopher Reeve Superman and the black baby. So
well, I was already told why they wind up like that from a couple store associates. So what they said is these scalpers come in
black babies?
and they demand they demand they demand certain figures. They demand certain figures, and somehow they go on the
okay.
They learn what figures that came in stock. And they demand that these stock people go and get this damn figure for them. So what the stock people do is they get pissed off with these scalper people, and they will stomp on the package and then bring it out because then they know that the scalper isn't going to take it.
Yeah, I've told you that too. Yeah, a buddy of mine, he gave me the breakdown, especially in Target. Oh my god, yeah.
Vinnie went to the car. He's like, "How much for the black baby?" Sir, this is a toy store, not the.
I kicked the box around.
Not a black market orphanage.
I got to send it to my buddy Slash.
Can you imagine if they did that to that black baby toy?
Oh my god, someone would have screamed racist. I was going to say something else, but I was in the aisle and there was other people there. I'm like, I just went, oh boy, and just kept on. But here are sectors.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bruce, there was a lot of those that failed.
You got to be nice to the associates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, they will hook you up if you're pretty nice to them. Because I was over at Target today and I had bought all the DC figures in the Target sale, and there was like maybe one Wildcat and a Cyborg left, and I was like, could you go back in the back maybe and see if there's like a box of them back there? They went back there for me, and no, nothing more in the back, but
no, it's the same, man. But a lot of them, especially when COVID happened, those assholes, the scalpers, G.I. Joes were the hottest thing when they came out, and those guys were there as soon as the store opened. They'd run back there and demand the figures, like flipping out, like having tantrums. So my buddy said, he goes, two of the workers that he knows of, he goes, oh, you want your G.I. Joes? Oh, you want your classified? They jumped all over all of them.
Have you ever been in the store and seen something like that on the shelf and just snagged it as somebody else was walking up and see him get all huffy and puffy in the face and you know they were a scalper?
Yeah. Dude, I saw two of them fighting. Do you remember the Infinity War 2-pack? They had Iron Man and Thanos. It was like they were like the battle damage one, I guess, from Endgame or whatever. One guy hit it. You know when they have like the partitions you could kind of lift up and you could, like the storage kind of area by the shelves. So one of them had it hidden in there, and the other guy said, "There's a figure I was looking for." They started fighting and trying to rip it out of each other's arms. I'm like, holy shit!
Adults?
People are crazy.
Adults. Okay, great.
Yeah, all portly. They had to be in their 50s. Like I was like, wow.
No, see, that's not the way you do it. If you're a real collector, you come up behind them, you clock them in the back of the head. As they're falling, take the figure out of their hand and just walk on by like nothing ever happened.
Tommy just jumps in one of those little scooters, and he just runs them down.
No, I get into a power wheel, pow, and run them down slowly.
That first video you had, Vinny, that was Wildcat on the side in that McFarlane case, right?
Yeah, I saw him in a couple of.
Now, Shifty, you said you just saw Wildcat?
Oh, yeah.
So is Wildcats part of a new line? Is there a new line out already?
Well, he was in the latest wave of DC Multiverse.
Like recent? Like
he just came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've yet to see that in my
Yeah.
store.
He's a,
Yeah,
he's
him
a
and
gold label.
Yes, they got a new Cyborg out too. I think he's newer, and they had him out there. But I'm not a fan of like the newer version of Cyborg, so I didn't pick him up.
Yeah, he was like he had really thick limbs, like the way that they did it. Like it's really
Yeah.
like all cybernetic, like robot kind of.
Oh.
They did it
I
weird.
wish they would have just kept him the way he looked originally.
Right?
He
For
looked
real.
fine originally.
Well, Todd's decisions or whoever is making those
Well, he's
decisions,
gay.
like, yeah, it's stupid. Like, how come we still haven't had a proper Hal Jordan classic look? You know what I mean?
One just came out, didn't it? I thought I just saw a picture of one.
The one that just came out isn't the classic
Or
look.
I think one's coming out if it's not already out.
Oh, okay.
I just saw a picture of one.
Maybe that's the other one.
I think there was. It was a collector's version of. It was one of the $30 figures. There was also the one that kind of didn't look great. It had the metallic paint on it that was released in the Multiverse line like back in November. But there was one before that came out on the $30 line, the collector's line. You may want to look it up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was.
I know they've made a few, but not like a proper one because they have this weird stuff. You know, but you could be
the
right.
designs
I
are
by
bad.
no means know. Oh, I'm not saying I just myself hadn't seen them when I was looking for them.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know what? We got Adam West.
Oh, I'm seeing the metallic one you were talking about, Vinny. But yeah, there's one here that let's see.
Was pretty decent.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not metallic.
That was Shifty that was talking about it.
All right.
Yeah, the metallic one. Yeah. But this, how long did this one come out?
DC
I
Direct.
think within the last.
Nah, this ain't DC Direct. This is Todd. This is Tord.
Tord?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tord.
Okay.
2021.
Oh, is that long? Okay.
Okay, but
thought
no,
it was
this is a 2-pack.
Oh, okay.
It's Batman Earth 2.
Yeah, I think I've seen the 2-pack.
Well, hold on a second. Somebody say Tord.
I say Tord all the time.
Tord rules.
Tord rules.
I say
yeah.
Toad. I
This
bet
was-
you said Toad.
It was a 2-pack Earth 32 Batman, who's a fucking Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the Hal
Yeah, and
Jordan,
that one-
he's not metallic. He just
No,
looks
but
regular.
that Hal Jordan, the design's weird too. It's not his classic look. They did something weird with the whole middle section. I seen it, and I'm like, this doesn't look right because they reused. He loves reusing old shit. So I don't know. He pisses me off with a lot of decisions he's made.
I feel like they've made a lot of Green Lanterns, but he's kind of glossed over Hal Jordan, just like the classic Hal Jordan look.
Yep. Like the one that everybody wants. Like I don't get it. He keeps doing that shit, and all the flashes that he's released too. It's just getting retarded.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, Vinny, you ready to get that Ezra Miller that Ezra Miller flash that just came out?
Nope, I don't think I will.
Hold on. Everybody say hi to Tolbat real quick. What's up, Tolbat?
Hey, Tolbat.
What's up,
Hey,
Tolbat? How you doing, Tolbat?
Yeah, he's a big fan of Twitter lately. No, they're hacking into accounts, and yeah, it seems like his main account has been hacked. So yeah, if you're looking for him, Tolbat, if you want to drop your Twitter handle now or your X, whatever you want to call it, your secondary one. But yeah, it's bullshit what's going on. I heard a number of people are getting hit right now. Like
It's nonsense. I've been saying it for a while that it's no different. It's still Twitter, and that's why I still call it Twitter. It ain't X. It ain't no different. It's the same shit because they got freaking weirdos freaking still running the show behind the scenes.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, let me finish playing this. But while my internet's still working properly, I see my things fluctuating there.
There you go. He's got it up there in case you're looking for him.
They got the female one too.
Yeah, we'll pull it up.
Interesting. Her eyes look like they're closed. It's not Blue Shadow. I guess those are just our eyes.
Yeah, that's the old Suctors. They had that same, the one color
It's a
eye.
great selection of figures here. This is over in Walmart.
Is that Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes, it is. Yet another company did it.
Is that Richard Dreyfuss? Is that fucking Richard Dreyfuss over there?
It is. That's the NECA ones that are like 8 inches. Like it's a different scale, but they are releasing like a 40-something anniversary of.
I heard some bad things about that line.
Oh yeah,
already.
The line.
So somebody got the Jaws from that line,
Uh-huh.
and they said it's absolute trash. It's not even close
wow.
to being worth how much. Again, it's overpriced too. I forget how much they said it was. It was probably close to $70, and they said it's not worth it.
Yeah.
The shark they said is too much.
Yeah.
Right.
That's some bullshit. But I know they have Quint and Richard Dreyfuss' character that they're releasing for the Ultimate line. So they're finally.
But no Brody. No Brody.
No Brody. Which I think that comes down to Roy Schreider's family. I think they said no.
Probably.
So yeah, that sucks.
Sadly.
Hey, Bruce, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Man, you take care. Right?
Bruce.
Yeah, man.
He had some stuff that he's saying, and I wanted to get to real quick before he gets out of there. He was talking about in humanoids, and he was talking about the robot fad that seemed to be replaced with light gun tech, laser tag, photon, Brave Star. Yeah, and he was talking about some of the other ones that actually interacted with the TV, like Captain Power. They would interact with the TV through the lights and everything with the VHS tape. Yeah, I remember all that stuff. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Once again, thanks for being in here. Logic's finest. When I was young, I had the Centaurians action figures, the Gen 1 Transformers. I still have my G.I. Joe figures from the 70s when I was a boy. 12-inch figures.
Oh, shit.
That's
awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Centaurians. I love those. Are those the ones that had like there was the
holes? They had the holes all over their body.
Yeah.
They almost look like a Lego in a way.
Yeah. But like those pieces, those armor pieces that you put on them, like the earth, water, like those were killer.
Yeah, it was like a weapon attachments, so they're all suited up and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, those were a lot of fun.
Interesting. Oh, there's that Venom again. There's a better look at him.
Yeah, I filmed this guy in 2 different stores. This is pretty impressive. It's a big piece.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a big figure.
Oh.
It's Clayton Crane's artwork. Yeah,
those are the statues. Those are the statues that they're doing now.
Yeah, so he's $50.
50?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Tord statues, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I think I got it by itself as well.
Well, yeah. By the way, the Hal Jordan I was talking about, Vinny, it's not the multiverse line; it's the digital line. And I see what you're talking about. The top part of his fucking abs, like it looks like he's melting.
Yeah,
it's really weird looking.
Yeah, they did a terrible job. You know what figure? If he's gonna do a reuse that you could use parts of, that Batman Superman fusion, the one that I did that quick kind of little review on. Like if they use that body and just change the crotch area and to make it more of like the superhero kind of thing, because the whole upper torso, it's done so well, and the musculature looks like very superhero proportions. So it's like, do that. It's not going to take much, and he's going to look fantastic next to all the other figures.
Wounded. It's fucking horrible looking.
Oh yeah, it's really bad.
Or like it's blubber or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a whole floaty piece and all that shit.
Oh, this looks really cool.
It looks
one of those
awesome.
$50 McFarlane ones.
Yeah, that was very tempting.
He's a big boy.
But again, I got to put a mask on and go rob a bank.
Not too bad.
Yeah, $50.
It's a little extra round with a narrow jaw, but this.
Well, they had smaller.
Say it again.
They had smaller ones for $30. I mean, not of the same characters. He has a $30 line of statues too.
Yep. He's got the 2 different sizes, but even the big ones, like they're all like at a scale though. Yeah. That's the weird thing about it. It's like they're meant to be just like by themselves and not necessarily next to other figures. It's very weird.
Looks like
a couple of them. Kinda, yeah.
You know, like the style wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like a bookend. Yeah.
Yeah, because you could have like Venom and then like pick another one, and you could
like a Venom and Carnage. Those would be cool bookends.
Yeah. That would be pretty sweet.
Or Spider-Man and Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plate and Cranes artwork.
That is a cool piece, though.
There you go. This is in
So
Walmart.
visually, you approve.
Oh, this looks really.
Say again?
I said visually, you approve.
Oh, am I cutting out?
What do you mean?
You sounded fine to me.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah,
so visually, you approve of it, though. You're okay with how Todd did it.
Yeah, I thought he looked pretty good. Like I said, the head shape was a little different from what I normally like on a Venom figure. I don't like a super narrow jaw. I like the bigger, either like more either closer to what Todd had originally, or go almost like Eric Larson kind of with it. But I mean, for what it is, like I still think like the body and everything, like it's a very impressive piece.
I tell you what, if they make a
I'd give it probably a
Nightcrawler,
9 out of 10.
if they make a Nightcrawler, I'm definitely going to get that. I don't. It's I mean, man, yeah.
I'm
what
sure
was
he's gonna
wrong?
keep
What was
cranking
wrong
them
with the old Toy Biz suction cup hand one?
I cut those off. I
So did I.
immediately cut
So
those
did
off.
I. So did I.
The best Nightcrawler from back then was the one where the light up flaming sword that you put the batteries in the back and you stick the sword in and it lit up.
I never saw that one. That's the old school Toy Biz one?
Yeah. Toy Biz had a line of light up weapon figures. They had Psylocke with her like psychic blade.
Okay. I saw the Psylocke one. Yes.
Yeah, there was a Nightcrawler too.
Okay.
Yeah, they were cool.
Nice.
Awesome. Logic's finest. He says, Devastator is my favorite G1 Transformer, followed by Shockwave. I have the original Constructicons and keep them assembled as Devastator full time. Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. I have no room for that. Cotton coming in with the oddball comment that he wants a full set of the Facts of Life action figures. My God.
They made them, didn't they? Didn't Reaction make those? They made Golden Girls ones.
They made the Golden Girls.
They made, but so they had to have made Facts of Life.
I know
Golden Girls was done by NECA.
Okay, I thought that was Reaction.
I just want somebody to make some Miami Vice figures. I mean, last time somebody tried that was Mezco back in like 2009. Those things are going for like, I mean, the Crockett figures are going for like $100. You can get tubs for like 75, but man, way too expensive now.
Wow. Yeah,
a lot of
now I'm gonna look it up. Facts of Life action figures.
Real quick, while you're doing that, I got that commercial break for the Zeroids up.
Bro, they exist. They exist. But they're not figures. They're like dolls. They're like the Mego. Mego does them. Okay.
And Mego did a lot of oddball shit.
Oh my God! I'm looking at a Tootie. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. So it's all right. Here goes the Zeroids. You said you couldn't remember. I mean, this is what I was saying earlier with the Robot Force figures. This is something Ideal was doing, and it almost feels like it's a continuation of this line.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The Zeroids are here. From the planet Zero, the Zeroids. Zirak, the Zeroid commander, frees himself from his own Zeroid capsule. Advance! Zobor, the Zeroid transporter. Change his Zeroid capsule into a Cosmobile for hauling. Zintar, the Zeroid explorer. Change his Zeroid capsule into a lunar sled. Command the Zeroids to defend. Move forward, backward, and transport. Command the Zeroids from Ideal.
Now, back to our program.
Man, those commercials. We had the best commercials.
Yeah, we did.
That was a decade before my time. I don't remember those toys, but that sled was pretty cool for that robot.
It's insane how good, well made those toys look. I mean, especially Gaylord. I mean, I couldn't believe something like that came out in the '60s.
Yeah, I know, right? A walking toy in the fucking '60s.
With a bone of his
Kind of
own.
crazy.
It's funny enough is I still have one of the Zeroids. I have the Blue Bot. They
Oh,
were
yeah?
using in the Star. What was it? Star Force or something like that.
What's
Some kind of
the
weird line.
condition on these?
Other
Banged up?
than I can't seem to get it to light up, and I don't know if it's the bulb or if it's where the batteries store. Other than that, he's mostly intact.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
Now, granted, this is not one that actually moved forward and backwards. This is one that just lit up. So they took like Zeroids that they were the cheaper produced ones, and they reused them for another line. And the line once again, I'm blanking on what it was called, like Star Force or Star or something like that. They had like a mock-up C-3PO looking figure, a weird Darth Vader-ish looking type figure. So they were definitely playing off of Star Wars when they put that line out, but they had reused a lot of the stuff from the Zeroids line to do it.
By the way, I brought up the Facts of Life. The Facts of Life figures. These are like the old Mego toys. They're not action figures.
Oh wow!
Oh, look, it's the whole set right there. Who the fuck is that in the background?
That's crazy.
Is Chachi scamming on the
probably.
Facts of Life girls?
Well, George Clooney was on the show, so that might be him.
I thought it was Chachi. I thought it was Chachi for a minute.
Well, I'm pretty sure that
looks
Mego
like
did like
Chachi,
Laverne. Yeah, they did Laverne and Shirley, and I know they did Happy Days because I have a Fonz figure in the back still.
You know,
Hey.
these do not look like the girls from the Facts of Life at all. This one, who's over here with the freaking mini skirt? Is that a Kelly Bundy figure?
Where's Mrs. Garrett?
Yeah, there is no Mrs. Garrett. What the fuck? How can you have the Facts of Life with no Mrs. Garrett? Someone's got to go, girls!
Did they do an Arnold Drummond?
Yeah, I think
that's
there
why
are.
they didn't do her.
I think there are different strokes ones.
Well, they did a lot of different TVs. Like they had Chips. They had freaking. Oh God, they had the Dukes of Hazzard. Mego did those.
Yep.
They also did Mego 3 3/4 Dukes of Hazzards. God damn, Starsky and Hutch. They did those as well. There was tons of the TV shows that Mego had done.
Con's pissed off that Judy doesn't have her roller skates. She also doesn't have her fucking haircut that looks like the top of a dick. Dude, the top of Judy's head looked like a fucking dick.
That woman who plays LaGuerta on Dexter really does remind me of
I
her.
thought it was her when we were watching it because she even sounds like her.
Yeah.
When I first watched
agree.
it, I said the same thing. I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, it is a different person.
I was like, yeah, Judy? Judy's back in business?
All right, guys, ready to pass it on over? Shifty, did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
I just got that video I posted today. I mean, if you want to play that or
Yeah, sure.
okay. I needed somebody to play it for me because I'm on a Kindle. It's on the on my Twitter.
Vinnie, could you grab that? I'd like to. My thing's been cutting out. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, because you guys are like roboting for me, so I know it's got to be on my end then. Hold on.
I would try it, but I know what would happen on my end.
With Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on. I'll try to show it.
I got to drop, guys. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, okay?
No problem.
All right.
One second. There we go. This thing was like auto playing on me. All right, here we go.
Man, I had video recorded and DirecTV called like within the last 10 seconds, and it messed my shit up, man. I had to do this all over again. But anyway, this is a sequel video to the big Target Circle Sale upload I uploaded the other day. Man, I tell you what, savings are so good. I had to round up all the stuff I had bought within the return period from Target over the last couple of months, and I had to go out there and I threw them up on the desk, and I said, "Hey, let me do a return rebuy." And yeah, man, they were nice enough to hook me up, so I got discounts on stuff that I had picked up already. This $32.99 Dusty Rhodes only gave $16.84 for it. This Psycho Sid, which I had bought for $22.99, got it for $11.74. Of course, the other day you saw if you watched my video, I got this Page Puncher Superman Christopher Reeve. Let's see, usually $24.99, only gave $11.30 for it. This Dick Grayson Batman, $22.99, only gave $10.29 for it. And I had that mini Homer on that ticket, but with all this savings, I was like, why not upgrade? Why not upgrade to the big Homer? So I swapped them out for a big Homer, usually $12.99. Only gave it $11.44 for it. Not a huge steal, not a huge deal, but I got the big Homer also on that ticket. Got me a Bret the Hitman Hart, $22.99. Usually I only gave $12.14 for his WrestleMania 9 attire. Then the big deal, saw Prince Adam and Cringer out there for $15. With savings, only gave $13.19 for him. Great deal. Love me some Cringer. Had to pick him up.
You were cleaning
all
up.
Total, all this stuff is $169.93 regularly priced. With savings, $91.77. I had a gift card balance because, I buy a lot of toilet paper and stuff through Target Circle. Out of pocket, $63.98. Good freaking deal.
Wow.
Wow. Good job.
Come visit and help me with all these savings. Jesus, that is amazing.
Well,
nice.
I should have got out there Sunday. I didn't know about the sale until 2 days after, and it was kind of low stocked. Not many DC figures. They just had those two really there. Besides the Wildcat and stuff, I would have just went through the McFarlanes like crazy because I'm sure they still had some Keaton Batmans and some Bale Batmans and Scarecrows and stuff. Somebody got lucky there Sunday morning. So the next time they have that sale, I'm going to. Anytime you see that they say that they're going to have a Target Circle week sale, that's when you're going to have some good deals, and you need to get out there Sunday morning.
Nice, dude. That's fantastic. I'll tell you right now, that Dick Grayson Batman is probably one of my favorites. I swapped his head out with the Nightfall Batman, and now I think it's like the perfect Batman.
Yeah, there's two problems I have with two of the things I bought. The Dick Grayson Batman, I didn't notice until I got home, but it looks like the inside of the plastic, little drops of moisture had run down in it, and I noticed there's a hole on the side of the plastic bubble. I think some condensation got in there. So I'm hoping it just affected the bubble and not the figure. So I may have to crack that open pretty soon and see what's going on. But
hopefully it's just that.
Yeah, and then the Christopher Reeve, which I'm probably going to sell later on because it's ugly as hell. I'm either going to sell it or
dibs.
Well, I'm either going to do that or I'm going to try to take all the cell shedding off of it, so I'll have an extra Christopher Reeve because I only have like $10 for it or $11. The only issue with it is the cell shedding on the belt buckle. It is off centered as hell, and I'm like, wow. So if I see another one out at Walmart or something, I'm going to have to swap that out because it's a defect on that one.
Allegedly in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I see that quite a few times with some of the figures that I pick up. So if they have a slew of them, I was telling you before, I didn't have the money to really go there. I wound up squirreling up enough money to get that Cringer. I had to have him because my piggy that died 2 years ago was Cringer, so I needed a definitive Cringer figure.
Yeah,
so I did wind up picking them up. They had 3 of them left on the shelf after having dozens of them for the past year. They only had 3 left because they were getting snagged up quick. So I had 3 to actually choose from. So I started looking at all the paint variances and mess ups they had and picked the best one that they had.
I did too. But I mean, I haven't got into the Masters Universe line yet because I'm still collecting Star Wars and stuff, but I had to jump on that because Cringer, that figure looks so good. I had to pick that up while it was cheap, but man. man, I'm still suffering because, like, I don't know if y'all remember. I told you that Pat Robertson told my mom. Well, he said back in the '80s that Masters of the Universe and He-Man was satanic. And I came home from school one day, and my mom had gave away I had over 60 He-Man figures, and they were gone when I got home. Gone. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that satanic panic.
Right.
Yeah.
Something similar happened to Chris Fisk. Except it wasn't over satanic panic. She literally goes, "What are you doing with all those things?" And she just got rid of them. She had everything, mint in card on the wall, and super rare ones as well.
Well, you know what part of the problem was is when Masters of the Universe first got started, it wasn't Masters of the Universe. It was actually going to be called Lords of Power. And in the origin line, they actually did put a few figures out that were Lords of Power with the original sketchwork that they did for some of the figures. So I have a few in the back where you actually got the Sorceress all in green because they had screwed up in the mini comic and they made her all green in the first issue or two.
Yeah.
I think it was just the first issue. The very first mini comic. Yeah, she was green. So they put a figure out for that. But yeah, the Lords of Power, and they were worried I think this is going to get us in a lot of trouble with the Christians and stuff like that. So that's when they decided to change it to Masters of the Universe. Which even then they were upset with. They thought the title was too long.
It worked. It was great.
Yeah.
But awesome. Shifty, I'm glad that you could come on and share that stuff and share the deal stuff too. Because if you didn't tell me about that Cringer, I don't know if I would have grabbed them.
I'm glad you got them because I know you've been wanting them for a while.
Wanted for a very long time. Very long time. Like the old school ones, you can take the Battle Cat armor off, but it's still Battle Cat. It's not Cringer.
Yeah.
Granted,
No.
Cringer is off now, and he is Battle Cat. But when I have him, he was just plain old scared Cringer. But Trina, I see Trina's got something in the bullpen ready to go. So, Trina, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So here it is. Finally, I've got this, the Fleischer Superman.
Hell yeah.
And I love this. Vinnie, have you reviewed this one yet?
Yes, I love this thing.
Yeah.
I got it too.
I love the box art on this. I think it looks awesome. And let me go forward. All right, so there he is out of the box, and just showing. I didn't take the card and the foot stand out because I'm actually going to keep this figure in the box, and I didn't want to destroy the packaging. So just showing that it's there, but didn't want to take it out.
Yeah,
and
especially with all the other McFarlane ones too. There are other ones you could use the same stand. So
I'm gonna have the Christopher Reeves one on my desk.
Beautiful.
But he is so awesome looking, and I love the way that the S is just painted on. It's not like a raised symbol.
Yep.
He looks absolutely awesome. I'm so happy with him. This is the first, today was the first day I took him out of the box to really check him out. And I love that the wired cape. And they did a great job. He right on looks are right on.
Yep.
And see, that's one of the things I think they did with this one, from what everybody's shown
on
this one,
so.
is they kept it kind of simple. They didn't overdo it with the outfit and everything. They just keep it nice and plain and simple, like the original version of them. And that's where I think that they got it so damn right.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to have this one, especially the retro look and everything. I just had to have him.
He looks amazing. I got him too. I pre-ordered him. I was the only one to pre-order him at GameStop. My GameStop.
Oh, I love that old school stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks great, but there's one thing, and I see it. It's on your figure too. They have started putting the capes in a different way, and there's a ridge right at the neckline that you can see, and it's all the new figures too. So it's kind of it puts me off this a little bit, but otherwise it's a fantastic figure.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And yeah, I had absolutely no issues with like articulating him. His knees were tight. I do mention that in the video, but that's not really an issue for me with this figure, because like I'd rather have that than loose joints.
Yeah.
You know what I
Or
mean?
the arm falls off for no reason, like I had happen.
Yeah. I had that happen on one of the It figures.
What did you prefer? Sorry, I got back. My internet crapped out.
She prefers it tight, Vinny.
Yeah, his knees.
She likes her Man of Steel to have tight knees, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
More leverage. That's very.
Yeah. Did you notice that, Vinny, on your figure, his knees were kind of. Yeah.
Wait, again, like you guys are saying, yeah, because he'll hold the pose a whole lot better.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yeah, because he's hefty. Yeah, compared to like other McFarlane figures, he's pretty hefty.
Yeah, he's very solid. That plastic is really good that they used on him.
Yep. And yeah, I had actually a hard time getting him in the stand. It kept wanting to tip over because he's quite heavier than other figures. But yeah, I just wanted to recreate the pose on the back of the package. But yeah, I think he's awesome. I'm really happy to have him.
He is. What they did with this is like it was above and beyond, and that's why like they love this mold so much that they got like 3 other figures coming out. The Kingdom Come. He's using the same body, and he's already like sold out completely on the pre-orders. That's wild. But
yeah, I can't wait for Kingdom Come. I need to get that one.
GameStop might still have them.
Oh, really?
I haven't checked in the last day or so, but I was there on Tuesday and I got mine reserved.
Yeah, I you know what? I looked up on eBay. Shifty, you're right. There are some people that already have him, even though he's supposed to be coming out in like 2 months.
You know, I like that Kingdom Come figure, and I'm definitely still going to get them. But man, the head sculpts on those DC Directs that they put out way years back, like 20 years ago, they put out. Yeah, they look so much like Alex Ross's artwork.
Yeah.
That's an awesome show off, Trina. It's one of the ones that I like between that and the Christopher Reeve, and then the one that they're doing is more like the traditional comic version.
Yeah.
I don't really like all the cell shading that they have on it, but I mean, I still think it looks really nice the way it is, and that's just an awesome show off. You can't get too much of those figures that are done right, and I'm glad you were able to pick that one up.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, by the way, and Trina.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was going to say, if you do get a chance, because this will probably benefit you as well. I found for like $3, copper wire that looks like complete like gold, in Walmart, like in the arts and crafts section, or like where the where they have like all the sewing stuff and all that.
Yep.
You could find that wire and it'd be perfect for your Wonder Woman.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out.
I'm gonna be doing that, because I picked it up. I gotta unravel this stuff and then figure it out. But it's gonna look badass, I think.
Real quick, say hello to Keely Chow. Keely Chow.
What up, Keely?
Good morning.
What's up, Keely?
And real quick, before I give it off to you, Shifty, Cotton says one of you guys are going to have to blow some money on those crazy accessory packs, effects accessories, magic, blood, impact, blah blah blah. I'm sure Vinnie has looked at them a few times. I don't have the time for it right now. But if they had blast effects for Transformers, fire effects, and everything else, I would definitely get them. I mean, I thought when I was doing the Dinobots, I thought about torches, fire effects for the Dinobots. That would look cool as shit. It's a completely different port, and it ain't going to work. So it was like, well, there goes that idea.
Yeah.
But
I did. Well, I picked up the weapons rack. I showed that one, and that thing's pretty awesome.
I saw. I can't remember what freaking site I saw it on, but I saw the gun accessory, the McFarlane gun accessory pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, they had it in Target once.
Shifty, you had something to add there?
Yeah, Trina, you may want to look up the Silver Age Superman that's coming out. Pre-orders go up on April 11th. It looks fantastic. It's definitely the best Superman figure that McFarlane has put out. It looks like traditional comic Superman, animated, and like the 70s, 60s era Superman. It looked fantastic. It's going to be sold out quick.
Yep, I'm looking it up right now. Oh yeah, that looks good. I think Tommy, you might have shown me this one.
That might have been the one that I originally seen. That's the one without all the cell shading, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the black outline on the S.
Yeah, this one looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks really good. And then there's the one that's with the Godzilla figure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah, that's the one where he's got a yelling expression.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, by the way, I just found a Hal Jordan, which I don't know.
Multiverse?
Yeah, if he's coming out or he. Oh no, he's been out then.
It's not the one with the flabby abs, is it?
I think it is.
Oh.
Well, it's like floating. Hold on, I'll show you. I don't know why it won't blow up. 1 second.
Because the one I saw was the digital. It was the digital.
Yeah, the digital one. Yeah, this one.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Yeah. This thing. That's the only one.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. Yeah, I didn't notice the abs.
Yeah.
Wow.
How does somebody have a gunt at the top of their abs?
Yeah.
Hey, will you leave middle-aged Hal Jordan alone?
See, I don't understand why they don't just have a proper one. They gotta, man, tons of.
You could fix that easy though.
That Green Lantern I have, where you could change the freaking two heads, that body doesn't have that shit. No, it's not. No, the Guy Gardner one I have. Well, I'm going to show him off in a bit, but he doesn't have. Like, you can't see his friggin' muscles at all. But the other one I have, it's the Tomari one, the finhead guy.
Oh, yeah,
His body looks normal. He doesn't have that shit.
Would you be able to swap out the heads or no because of the neck piece?
Well, do the digital ones have changeable heads?
Well, most of them you could pop off.
Yeah,
but
I think they do.
This has a regular peach-colored, skin-colored neck.
Because I have 3 of the digital figures, and none of them have changeable. Like, none of them come with a head that you could change the fucking expression.
Well, you can still pop them off.
You can, yeah, but not permanently though, right? They won't break, right? They'll just come off so you can change it.
Well, you need to heat them up either with a hairdryer or boil them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use the radiator heater.
Who's next?
Who's left to go? Me or Adam? Me and Adam? Just us? Yeah. You want to go first, Adam?
It's up to you. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I got 2 parts. I got to do this and on the phone. So yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah. When you guys are done, I got a funny one.
Started off. It's all your fault, Vinnie. But yes, we've got the matrix of leadership just because. You were talking about it, so I had to go grab it. And these were the $5 style of the cars we were talking about, right? So these used to be about $5. Yeah.
The van, awesome.
Yes. So yeah, exactly. This is the stuff that was $5.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And rightfully so, because they're badass, and that's why I've got them everywhere. And then I'm sorry, I still think this is one of the best Punisher figures. And then he came with an extra head, so we've got Castle Colossus. Ta-da! So you don't want to mess with Frank. It's something you don't want to do. And this is so funny, but I think the granddaughter, right? Like this is like the perfect size for a 3-year-old. So that should be fun. Having her play with a laser sword.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, just a couple of the small things I haven't really showed off. But yeah, I mean, again, we're out here having fun every day with the toys, and I'm glad you guys are doing this still, luckily enough. But yeah, we'll go ahead and swing it back to Slasher because the next stuff I got to do on the phone, and it's going to be really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So a couple of Tord pickups. Yeah, I ended up getting that Guy Gardner, but not the Green Lantern one because they were out of him. This was the one after Hal Jordan had killed all the fucking Green Lanterns, and he had the Sinestro ring. He comes with the lantern. One thing I don't like is the face that they already have on him. he looks very goofy with that face. They should have kept one of the other faces on the figure, but yeah, he's got the changeable haircut too. That's pretty funny. But
nice.
What I don't get is, all right, he's not a Green Lantern here.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with this? They should have took one of the covers from when he had this gear. Throw it on the back.
I'll tell you right now, because he wasn't going to spend money to print an extra different box.
Oh,
no, Vinny, no, it's not that at all. It's because Tord rules. That's
But I still this is the Chase one.
You're wrong, Tommy. You're wrong.
I still like this figure. And yeah, Shifty, it's good. Glad you're here, Shifty, because this was cool. Boom. You sent me the picture of this one, and this yes, the digital one. Yeah, and like you said, like you pointed out to me, Shifty, no painted cards.
No
pinstripes on the pants, even though he has them on the back here. But still, the face and the fucking rest of the costume is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
The cane has his head. The top of the cane has his head and his face. He's got the hand you can change with the fish in it.
The only store I've seen this guy at is the overpriced one at the mall, and it's like going for $60. I'm like, nah.
60?
Wow.
What?
Yep, they're crazy.
I felt stupid paying 30. Yes, I paid 30 for this.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, I only paid 22.
Yeah. Oh, I got this from a comic. I got this from a comic book store, so comic book stores are gonna jack up the price no matter what.
Yeah.
But still awesome figure.
Yeah, because again, it's more of the Silver Age, the ones we grew up with, the '80s one, and all that. So it's like, they're gonna make sure that these things are harder to get.
Yeah, this was actually the only one there too.
It's so stupid.
I ordered the clown of the three Jokers. There's the clown, the criminal, and there's another one. But I ordered the clown figure because he has the pinstripe pants. So I'm going to try to swap those off. When I get a chance, I'm going to try to swap those off.
Unless I'm remembering it incorrectly, Shifty, I believe that was the comedian, wasn't it? Because it's the criminal, the comedian, and the clown.
Yeah. That's right.
It was the three different phases of the Joker? Is that what it was?
There were three separate Jokers.
Yeah, okay. All right, so this last thing I have to show off. See, I was waiting for the gang all to be back here at the same time for me to show this off, because you guys are going to shit when you see this one. It's
you
a
mean
candy.
We're going to Biden?
It's a candy dispenser.
I got to run in the toilet?
It's a candy dispenser. Lamadou.
Oh my god.
Yeah, take a guess where the candy comes out of.
Oh no.
His cavernous asshole.
Remember, guys, do you remember when they were doing these for Christmas, except they were reindeer? And it was reindeer.
Oh, yeah?
Too? Yeah.
No, I never saw it. Nope.
Really? Oh, they used to have them in a bunch of the stores as like a pickup on the way out. They had little reindeer that pooped out chocolate pellets or some kind of candy.
Well, look at this. He needs to see a proctologist immediately. Look at that.
He looks like an OnlyFans girl.
But all right, so I don't know how the hell to load this thing. Where the hell does this thing open? Because it says where is the thing? It says Fill, push, play.
Was that thing's name? What's her name? Amaranth or whatever?
Amaranth. the freaking the Comic-Con hoe, that girl. All right, let's see if this actually works.
Amaranth the llama.
No, Amaranth is a friggin' e-thought.
Yeah, Soul Assassin
Right,
thinks that Raymar or no, what's his name again? The GI Joe figure. He thinks those two would go together.
Oh,
that couple.
The big roid head guy.
Yeah, was it Raymar?
Yeah, Raymar or something like that. Raymar, I think it was.
Well, he's gonna ram her, all right.
All right, so
a little bit late for that, Adam.
You load the candy in his cavernous asshole.
Fisting 101 with slash.
And then let's see. It's supposed to shoot out, right? There we go. It poops candy.
Oh my god.
Slasher, you should put your medication in that thing.
Llama do, everybody. Yes. Llama do.
Dude, put your medication in it.
Yeah.
He's been working overtime on OnlyFans. Look at that.
I'm just saying you can make medication time a lot of fun by pooping out your medication.
Let's see if the candy's any good. Let's see if the llama turds are any good. Just basic candy.
You know what? If you put your medication in that, it'll be the one time that I'll actually condone you going ass to mouth.
Huh. But no, I saw this at the fucking candy counter and I was like, does this really represent the downfall of society? Because I think it does.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
Yeah.
But,
that's post-peak civilization.
So who's the ones who got the toy license from Tord? Mattel? So Mattel, if you want to outdo Tord, make your figures shit candy, bro. That'll put you over the top.
Well, there is a Harley Quinn. There's a Harley Quinn Fartacular comic book, so recreate that one in plastic form.
But no, Tommy, I never saw the shitting reindeer. I never knew they made fucking candy dispensers that actually shit the candy out. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any more toys that shit candy. So.
Who said I don't have any more that shit candy?
Well, I'll show the. Hold on.
There he is.
Yeah, that's the clown one.
Yep, that's the one with the pinstripe pants.
Yep. Thinking of taking.
Oh wow.
But.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. I think that shit's candy. Nice.
Oh, Adam's gone.
There we go. Sorry, I was looking away. So yeah, there.
Oh, okay, that's the one.
Yeah, there's that one because I think that head would look really good on there because it would look more like Cesar Romero.
I think that's the Joker I have, Adam. That one you're holding.
Yeah, this is the one I got. It was in the set that I got. I was like, hey, man, this one's pretty cool. But, I mean, then you've got the one of a kind that, he's holding two heads. Evil Christopher Reeves. To not evil Christopher Reeves. To, of course, what Trina showed off and Vinnie showed off. And everybody has to show off, but I ain't opening mine. It's just perfect the way it is.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. And even the silly one with the shadowing. In my office, it works. I'm just saying for the lights and stuff, which are brighter because so y'all can see everything. And I mean, when you're gonna have fun, this is how you do it, right? Right. Look, it's even signed by Tord. But to get to the real stuff, let me put him down. So how we have the wall of Vinnie, of course, and my collage of very, very fun things. But I want to show you guys when art imitates life and when someone's art can make you be creative enough. So I hope it's okay, Vinnie, but we're showing off your work with my Iron Man. So
it's always okay.
But I mean, it's just for me, I created this set. It was two of the same sets, But again, it was after seeing Vinnie's art, it was on his card and everything, and then I ended up kind of making my version. And again, it runs into the Adam West set because you got to have Batman. Because I think Adam West and Iron Man would be neighbors somehow and sharing power. And,
Yeah, very similar.
you know, but yeah, I mean,
Billionaires.
literally got all the suits there. You've got Tony who, look, he spins around. That's the fun part. He goes all the way around, and it's all the little screens kind of like what you got there.
Nice.
And, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. It went really well with your artwork. And again, I put 3 sets together to make one set that just
That's
kicks
so cool.
ass, in my opinion.
Stieg says hello, and he says, "Holy crap, Adam! You have autistic amount of figures. I highly approve."
Hey,
Oh,
what's
well,
going
I
on,
was
Steve?
going to get to the Migos, but they're buried. And, like, my comic books are down there, too. There's 2 white boxes that are buried, yo. That's how you hoard treasure, because
You know what, Adam? You can hardly tell that there's comic boxes under there.
I know, but, you know, we are a place here where there be dragons, mate. There be dragons. But, yeah, you know, we hoard things, and especially good things. But no, this is just my office. And we have the all the Hot Wheel cars like they should be. And again, these were more that were $5. I didn't pay that for them. But
that's a good collection of them.
You know, I've got a few.
Hell yeah. You should have the gold one too that I sent you.
Never seen either. That's the funny thing. I'm getting there. We're almost there. But I know Trina's here, so we have to show off the gold. It's always about the gold and the belts and the titles. We know how much she loves wrestling. So, yes, and when it comes to the figures, you guys have seen the majority of all of this loveliness. But what you haven't seen, and I forgot the flashlight because I'm intelligent, is what's behind the belts.
Oh.
Dude, you got hidden shit in there.
Yeah. Dude, don't you know?
This is like the TARDIS. It's like...
Yeah. It's,
oh my god.
You know, there's wieners and Legos and Macho Man, and you know. But yeah, I mean, we go down here and we've got you know 2 of the worthless wrestlers in the world, but you know they had titles.
It doesn't end.
No.
Holy shit! Now we're gonna go down the tunnel.
Are you kidding me? This is just like I said. There's you know it's. And those are some of the original Legos that the ex-wife didn't throw away. So, you know. But yeah, it's just like, you know,
He's like the
I
horror
told
of the
you,
ex-wife.
Trina, I didn't have much room. I wasn't like there is very minimal space left in here. I mean, they're bitching at me. They're like, look, we can't move, yo. Like, it's too much stuff.
Soon you're just gonna be taping figures on top of them.
Ceilings next because I still got a completely open
Oh
ceiling.
yeah, I see some space there.
You know, but I mean, I've literally collaged the living hell, and this is going to be really funny. But like, this is what you would see sitting here watching TV. This is my heaven, and I'm so
It's
glad
awesome.
I can share it with everyone
Oh,
here.
absolutely.
Tonight. And it's just
Yeah, I put the challenge out to Adam. I said, see if you can catch up with my collection. He's trying his damnedest.
Well, mind you, now I'm gonna mute, but we're gonna go in the other room quietly, and you're gonna shit when you see what's on the opposite side of this lovely wall.
Get your Depends ready.
Star
Stig
all
also
the
said
poopy.
this is absolutely Spurg levels of collecting. There is a madness in this. Several disorders for sure. I salute you, sir. Fun fact about wrestling, a bunch of guys with no pants fighting whoever gets to wear a belt. Very homo. Making a bunker or something below your house, you can make several floors before you get to the tectonic plates.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's got the spotlight going on. It's like a horror movie.
Right? Well, he is showing Star Wars figures, so yeah, there is horror there. Oh, shit.
This is great. Yes, my cabinet.
Yeah. That thing is so cool.
He's showing off all those Star Wars figures, and because she's related with Disney, I'm waiting to see freaking Ziegler show up, and you'll show up because I'm there.
Oh shit! He's got his movie collection.
Stig.
That's it for you.
Nice.
Very cool, Adam. Very cool.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Always cool shit, man.
Oh,
it's fun. It's fun. It's fun catching up on those collection things, ain't it?
Yeah.
It really is. And I got my hands on one of the Power Girl figures.
But the most important question is always going to be posed by Cotton, Vinny.
I want to say a big shout out and a thank you to Brightest Day. He picked up that Power Girl piece that I drew.
I thought you didn't. I thought you didn't like this one because of the diaper, Vinny.
Yeah, well, I said it during this. I said, yeah, that's the one thing that bothered me about it. The rest of the figure is really good, but also someone that I was pretty close with, I took it to a couple of conventions as well. She did a perfect Power Girl, and yeah, oh my god, the amount of photos that people took with her is insane. But yeah, for lots of different reasons, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it because it's the only one I saw in the store as well, and I don't normally see this thing. She's not an easy figure to get. So I did pick it up. But I mean, you don't have to hear me talk about it. But I did say in here that I don't know why she has the granny panties, especially with the artwork that's on the box itself too. You could see it's supposed to be more form fitting and not like she's in her 80s. But the figure, I mean, it does look really nice. The paint is very clean on it. The sculpt work on the face is really good. I think they goofed on the articulation with her. She should have had the upper diaphragm cut like right below the breast and like to go around like that. It's a solid piece from like the neck down to the where her belt is. So I'm like, why did they do that? You have opportunity to do it properly. With Wonder Woman, they cut across the entire corset, and this thing, which is like almost tailor made to do it the right way, and they didn't. They made it a solid piece. So I don't know what the hell crack they were smoking, but yeah, they did what they did. The arms are nice. I like that she has the alternate hands. She comes with her cat. I think his name is Streak. But yeah, I think overall it is nice. But I don't know if I'm going to be opening up this one because she was so difficult to find. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that, but I might just stay in package. So,
well,
but overall, still nice.
The reason why they have her in the granny panties is because of the kids. Because Mattel just put out a new version of Rhea Ripley. It's Preternia on Twitter. Just put something up tonight. I saw it. And Rhea is known for wearing a thong in her outfit, and she's got kind of granny panties too. It's because of the kids.
Which is crazy because kids are never going to see these with all the scalpers that run in and grab all these things.
Yeah.
Like they'll never see these in the stores.
I was actually
she's one of those characters too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was actually going to buy that Rhea Ripley, but she's got the granny panties, so I was like, I'll save me $22.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I saw a picture of that. I think it was Preternia, what you were saying, Shifty.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't see, I didn't know, it was her in the package, so I didn't I didn't see if she had granny panties or anything.
You click the link to Amazon, they got all the photos.
Okay.
Nice. But, yeah, like I said, overall, I mean, this is a character we probably would have never seen, to be honest, because Todd is afraid of women, apparently. I don't know what his deal is. They sell like crazy when they come out if you do them right.
Supergirl?
Yep. Supergirl, Wonder Woman.
He made so many damn female figures in the Spawn lines originally, so why did he all of a sudden become
not necessarily. He'd have maybe one per line, and he would always short order her.
Well, I mean, like the amount of lines like he made, there were a lot of female. I have a lot of the fucking old
over time,
McFarlanes
yeah.
around.
Because a lot of us were fighting him, and we were telling him that you need to release more of the female figures. They sell the best, and he was still under the impression, I'm selling to boys. If boys don't want it, they don't want girl toys. That was locked into his mind for some stupid reason. But look at the like the Conan line. There were like two or three females in that line, and they sold out immediately.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't understand why he's so retarded when it comes to that stuff. And Danger Girl, they made too many of, and then they released them they re-released them in 4 different ways. So yeah, you flooded the market because of J. Scott Campbell, because apparently, I guess he's an artist he really loves, and whenever he gets a chance to duplicate his work or make it in 3D or whatever, he jumps on it. But I know they were stuck with a lot of those because there wasn't enough push, I think, in terms of other media that those characters were supposed to be. It was supposed to be a much bigger thing. They almost got a movie off the ground. They almost got an animated thing off the ground. The only thing they ended up doing besides the comic book was a video game. So, I think that's why I kind of shit the bed a little bit. But you can't use that as a gauge point for everything because they're very, very specific, and they were ultra stylized to J. Scott Campbell's drawings. They were still nice. I liked them. I had them. But again, they were more like statues. They weren't action figures. They didn't have multiple joints of articulation. They were more like kind of a fixed pose with some movement, but not what you like. If he had done them now with double jointed elbows, knees, all that shit, yeah, people would be all over them. But again, this is the problem when it's someone like that who he's a little bit older and he doesn't understand how the collecting thing is with most of the fans out there. It took him forever to start to get figures that were articulated. He was against certain joints. He would never want to have like a cut across the neck because it breaks up the look of
the OG Spawn lines. All they had like you couldn't bend the elbows, but the knees would bend.
Yeah, there's a lot you couldn't do shit with them. It'd be a very specific kind of pose for those things. Yep. Which is kind of shitty.
That Supergirl that he put up for pre-order on Tuesday, I swear to God, it sold out within 5 minutes. I had to book it to GameStop to get mine reserved.
Wow.
I mean, it everywhere. It was gone.
The worst thing, man. It's not even that kind of a figure.
That's scalpers, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm. And because he's losing the license, they know that people are going to want Supergirl. So that's what they do. They have bots. They have like a whole system, like a farming thing. And they basically just like the bots it snatches everything up the way that they do it.
Well, I mean, that's the problem we talked about before with the scalpers. Everybody has probably talked about it at some point. It was the reason why we were mentioning Cosmos earlier, Shifty, when it was a Walmart exclusive. The reason I couldn't get it because all the scalpers went onto the site and pre-ordered it, and they were all gone. You couldn't get it.
Yep.
You go on eBay the next day, that's where they all are, all sitting up there for 3 times the value of what they should have been in the store, sometimes even 4.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of Walmart exclusives, I learned something today. I think I learned something today. We were all speculating if they were Walmart was going to pull McFarlane off of their toy aisle. Apparently they had, because I talked to somebody that stocks 6 Walmarts around my area, and he said they're gone. And it doesn't look like they're coming back. They're going to have them in the electronics section, the ones that they have there, but the multiverse line not coming back to the main toy aisle supposedly, which is weird because they're going to have an exclusive year 1 Jim Gordon and Batman, and if that thing is only available on the Walmart's website, I've got no chance of getting that. That's going to be sold out by the time I get to the cart.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible how they did that. But yeah, I know what you're talking about too. It's just the collector's editions. Like I showed, like with Power Girl. What's his name? Captain Cold. The ones that are in the bigger packaging that cost a lot more money. Those are the only ones you're going to be able to find. Near the video game section.
And you know why? Because he sent too many stupid characters out Max Mercury's. I've never seen so many of a figure in my life like that. I don't even know who Max Mercury is, and there was like 20 of them. It just
He's one of the
months.
speedsters. He's one of the speedsters.
Yeah,
they had him clearanced out down to like $2, and still nobody was buying them.
Yep.
It reminds me of the overstocking of figures that they did for Ollie's favorite freaking toy that they can't get rid of besides Star Wars is the old Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Like you cannot go into Ollie's and not see at least a freaking wall of those damn figures sitting there.
That movie was fun, but I have no interest in any of the figures from that film. So
Have they made any figures of the new Snow White film?
Oh my god! They should do the Popeye version. Have you seen that one? That meme?
No.
I'll have to pull it up later. It's great.
Wait, it's Popeye the Slayer Man?
No,
it's Rachel Ziegler has.
She makes a stupid face, and her jaw's like out, and one of her eyes is like closed shut, and they put the hat on her and put the pipe in her mouth.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's so great.
Also, Walmart, something to point out. I was looking through the toy aisle today, and they just had a reset update. They added some new stuff. They're carrying Street Fighter Jada figures now, but the only ones I saw were the old ones, but they're $30 at Walmart.
Yeah, they threw an extra $5 on it, and I think that's because of the tariffs, and they're also using a new factory because those figures that original line there, they are different. Like if you look at Fei Long, he has more of like a matte finish on him. The plastic's different.
The way you can tell is they have the full character on the back. Yeah.
Yep. The original one had all three of them on the back of it. But yeah, now it's the specific figure only. But yeah, no, they're beautiful. They are absolutely amazing. Those figures are well worth it, even if that extra $5. That line is like perfection, you know. But I was gonna say with the McFarlane thing, I mentioned that a couple of months ago. Yeah, McFarlane, he screwed up massively by doing all those super shitty like D-list characters. They flooded the stores with them. No one wanted them. Target, Walmart, they got all super fucking pissed off because we can't sell this shit, and we have a whole bunch of inventory in the back we can't put out until these things move. So yeah, by doing
Where did they go?
Well, discount stores where they try to have.
I saw them at Burlington. Some at Burlington, but I'm just waiting for them to maybe hit Ollie's. But I've never seen any DC figures Ollie's outside of like the little miniature ones or those metal ones that Tommy showed a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it might just be places like Burlington or Ross. I know I've seen a couple of them. I think at Ross during the Christmas time. But
you hunt the markdown shops, bro. That's how they get you.
Yep, but that's the thing though too, because again, instead of releasing your most popular characters that people want or the ones that you see that are in demand, he doesn't make a bunch of those. He short orders all of them. Like, what is the point of that?
Well, you say that, but that Action Comics repaint with the metallic S Superman that took like a month to get onto the shelves after he said it was going to hit on October 12th. It didn't hit till like mid-November, and then when it did hit, they overstocked the crap out of it, and that was one of the ones that they were trying to get rid of during this last phase of discounts. And I got my last one for $12, but I heard they were still trying to get rid of them at $5. So it took a while to.
What was that?
The Action Comics repaint that had the metallic S on it. The one that came out. It came out back in November. It hit stores the same time as that metallic Hal Jordan.
Okay, I haven't seen that one either in stores, to be honest.
It's not that great. I got two of them though, but
the only place where I've really seen like a majority of McFarlane figures is GameStop. GameStop's the only one who carries the majority of this shit now.
Where the ones on my wall came from were the Superman and those Batman and even that awesome Wonder Woman. I mean, those all came from Game. And it's all Vinnie's fault. That son of a gun.
Well, Adam, I'm glad we got the Keaton when we did because that guy. Good luck finding him now.
Right.
The problem
very, very difficult to find.
I knew I should have bought a case of them.
The problem with GameStop, though, they don't get many shipments in as they used to, and it'll be a long time before you'll see them restock. They only get like one truck, like maybe a week or maybe every 2 weeks, from what I hear from talking to the manager. But yeah, I'm out there like every week looking. I'm like, did you get some new DCs in? No.
They don't even have them here. Mine came from 3 states away in order to get them.
Yeah,
Wow.
It depends on your area as well. If it's a high traffic place, or like the one I normally go to is one of the biggest malls in America, so they have a pretty good selection. The thing is, like you said though, they do sell out pretty quickly. So like when I walked in there, I had already ordered the Keaton one online, and I saw them in store. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get them. I'm happy I did, because they lost my damn figure and I had to get a refund.
Wow.
So I'm like, I got lucky on that. So
hey, one last thing, and I'll shut up. It was just announced today, and I may put the money down for it. It's a little bit pricey, but have you seen that Tony the Tiger figure that Jada put out?
Yes, that looks awesome.
Oh my God! It's $24 on Entertainment Earth and $29.99 on Big Bad Toy Store, and I think that's the only 2 places you can get it right now.
Dude, I love those little figures, because I picked up Count Chocula and Frankenberry.
Yeah.
I never found Blueberry though.
It's so cool.
I almost did in it. Yeah, I ended up not doing it.
I'd like to see him put out the original Wolf from Cookie Crisp.
That'd be awesome. That would be.
Or the cop and the robber. The cop and robber that you had from the 80s.
Yep, I remember that.
Crisp.
So here is I pulled out old Hans Cock for everyone on this one. So this is an older piece I got on discount. I think I got them like a year ago. But I thought these things were going to be super rare. Maybe they are. I don't really know. But I went to go look it up. It's like going for $20. I'm like,
really?
Yeah. So I opened them up.
Yeah, those are kind of discount a lot of places. So I've seen them.
Yeah, because when I first got him, he was discounted, so I'm like, yeah, what the hell? But so here's some Hans Cock for you, full review.
Hello, everyone. This is Harrison Ford, aka Han Solo, aka Hans Cock. Anyway, I'm reviewing this for Vinnieart, and Vinnie picked this up. This is the Holochrome collection, or Holocom collection, of the Star Wars Black Series figures. So there's my beautiful likeness. Here I am in clear plastic form. So we're going to open this bad boy up. So here he is out of the package. And here's his base thing. It's supposed to light up. You need 3 AAA batteries. It doesn't even come with it. What a cheap piece. Anyway, back to the review. So here he is. That's what it would kind of look like with my makeshift light. But all he comes with is his gun, his blaster, and it's crookeder than my Hans Cock. I'm just gonna say it. But his articulation is about the same as old Han Solo. Ball joint's pretty good though on the head. I think they did improve upon that. Not too bad here. Decent. So here I am, all glorious on my hockey puck. And that's what it looks like lit up. I don't know why it's flickering so much. Is it broken? Put another light on there.
That's freaking horrible. Why didn't they put tubing through the figure to make the whole thing light up?
This gimmick.
Right?
It's
a
awful.
good thing Vinnie got this piece about a year ago on discount. But there you
It
go.
belongs in a museum.
Better look. I mean, I think in theory it's kind of neat, but it could also double as Iron Man's chest piece.
That's exactly what it fucking looks like.
Right?
I can't believe it doesn't change colors either.
Well,
I've
that's
got ones here that change colors.
Well, there's you see these pieces in here, like they light up one at a time, and they flicker in between, and then they shut off. So that's why I was like, what the hell's with the flickering? But yeah, that's right. Hans Cock shot first. That's right, Steve.
Yeah.
And damn it, I do belong
fence.
in a museum. But yeah, so there was a review. Like I said, yeah, I'm not thrilled on this this gimmick, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I remember they had the Ahsoka one just like that sitting in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, nobody wants them.
Yeah, they had one from the Acolyte on Wilmer.com, and it was going for 99 cents on their website.
Oh my God! What's the Acolyte?
And even then, that's overpriced.
Right. I did see they had a Darth Maul a little while ago as well that they did like that. But I think it's the one where he's from Rebels because he's got like the metal legs or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's kind of neat. Like again, if you are collecting shit like that, to have like the bounty hunter versions of those, because like that little clear stand has like the price of what their bounty is. I mean, I get what they were doing, but a bit of a fail, and especially that it didn't come with the 3 batteries. Like I said, what a piece of shit.
And it doesn't light up the whole...
Go ahead, Jeff.
It doesn't light up the whole figure. That's the main problem.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, once
That's how
again,
he's
if they
saying.
would have put some piping in there, that's all they had to do, a little piping. It would have ran the whole figure when the whole thing would have glowed. But I was going to say, and that's Hasbro being cheap. Back in the day when they did the 2009 re-release that I showed off a while ago of the Optimus Prime figure that came with the voice box and all that crap, they put the batteries in that voice box thing. The sound, that it was an effect and voice box. And those original batteries, I don't know how it happened. I've had it since 2009. It's got the original batteries in it. They're still sitting at 100% and they haven't exploded.
Wow.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'd like to get my hands on whatever manufacturer made those batteries.
Yeah. Oh, man.
What's going on, Ancient One? Good to see you, man.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Spider Leg
Yo.
Small was badass. I'll die on that hill.
Nice.
It's testing my Buick, still shifting hard. Be home soon. Hey, no worries, Curtis, man. You be safe out there, man. I'm glad that you're able to stop in for a while, even if it's just on the phone listening. Always appreciate it. He came out of piping. Appreciate the links there, Ancient One. What else? Spider Leg Small came from the EU. Filoni ripped it off. Yeah. And then they tried to deny it ever existed. But I want to take us back to something you showed off earlier, Vinnie, and it's something that, once again, like the whole Trina thing with the Smurfs, it's just something I said, hey, I think this would be a good fit today, and then you sure as hell showed off something from it. So anybody who wasn't sure about what Vinnie talked about earlier, if you didn't see it, be sure to go back and check out the beginning of the stream. We'd stop on our channels. We'd really hope that we would earn your subscription for what we're doing here. We'd like to think we're having fun. Hopefully you're not bored to tears. I'm having a good time. Trina's laughing her ass off in the back. But let's talk about something that Vinnie showed ever so slightly that was being re-released because they always dig in the past. And Indy, take it away.
Welcome, one and all. I am your Professor Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective. And now, we are going to get into some toy history. Sectors. Now, the Sector action figures were initially released by Coleco in 1985. Now, even though there is a stamp mark on these that say 1984, that is not the year that they were released. And they were released under the title Sectors, Warriors of Simeon. The Sector action figures themselves often came packaged with a rideable insect, and these figures were highly detailed, and the accessories that came with them were also incredibly detailed, as well as some of the rideable insects having fur to add to their details. Now, in comparison, these figures were extremely large as compared to a lot of the other toys which were on the shelves at the time, including He-Man, G.I. Joe, and so many other franchises that all came out at the same time. One of the biggest drawbacks to this series was the fact that not only were they incredibly large and took up a lot of shelf space in the toy stores, but they were also basically twice the price of even a He-Man and the Master of the Universe figure, and 2.5 times that of a G.I. Joe figure. And I believe it was mostly this extraordinary price as compared to the other toys that were extremely popular at the time that led to the downfall and the subsequent canceling of the sectors before Wave 2 was even released. The overall design and concept behind these figures, while extremely well done, was just not enough to save it from the exorbitant cost as compared to all the other toys that were already on the shelves. Perhaps if this line had come out in a different year, it may have found some more success and may have had a little bit more staying power, but that is something we will just never know. It is also to be noted that much like all the other franchises from the 80s, they had not only a comic book, but they also had a cartoon, as well as other tie-in merchandise, such as a power cycle.
$2.99. Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, marked down from the original $9.99. That was what killed that line. $9.99 for those figures was it was quite a bit. Like you're talking like mid-sized Transformers like Jazz and stuff like that. They were right around that $9.99 price, and that's it doesn't seem like much now, but back then that was actually a decent amount of money for a toy. So
yeah, oh, that's crazy.
And
Cool
that's
stuff.
just the figures. That's not including the figures that came with the freaking insects. So
yeah,
they were more.
Oh, I wanted to show these because Trina wasn't here last time, and I don't think she saw them. This thing is almost at 10,000 views. I thought she'd get a kick out of them. There was these little piggy banks. I don't know if you happen to see these.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen. I think I saw that Freddy one.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. And Mike Myers.
Yeah, I liked it.
They looked awesome. Yeah, it was one little store at the mall or whatever. They had a Wonder Woman as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, these were neat.
Yeah.
I gotta see if they have more of them. I'll film again next time I'm in that part of the mall. But, yeah, I couldn't believe this thing got almost 10,000 views for it's like not even 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's funny the things that catch on.
Yeah, very weird.
All right, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back because we're getting close to the end of the show. Here goes your third commercial break now for Collectable Past. This is an oddity. We usually don't run this many, but hope you enjoy this one.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
A civilization dies, and the sectors are born. Each sector comes with his own telebonded insectoid. Now the ultimate battle for survival is in your hands. You control the heroic Pinsor and his attack crawler as he battles evil Skulk and his insectoid. Each warrior and his insectoid tuned to each other's thoughts and feelings.
Collect the fierce armies of Dargon and Spytrax with their attack insectoids and fierce legions of warriors. Sectors by Coleco.
A civilization dies, but its secrets are preserved in a mysterious place called the Hive. Now, good and evil sectors battle for those secrets. You control the Monster Gnar, the giant destructor ball, the booby-trapped bridge, the secret laboratory. All the defenses left by the ancients in the mysterious Hive. Sectors by Coleco.
Now, back to our program.
Holy shit, that castle's bigger than I remember it.
That was huge.
Yeah. Wow.
Huge.
Huge.
But by the way, I did find the Tony the Tiger for those who if you guys didn't see him.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, wow.
This is fantastic.
It's great.
Right? This cereal looks so damn real.
Yeah.
Like, everything about this guy, like, holy shit, what a great job.
What a cool figure. It's articulated and everything.
It even comes with basketball.
Because of the basketball, yep.
Wow.
I'm telling you, the company that's doing them, they're doing a marvelous job.
Yeah, they
Like
are.
I've still yet to pull Count Chocula and Frankenberry out, but just looking at them, I could tell that they got tons of movement in them. They look fantastic.
Nice. Look, they even
And the other cool thing they're not showing here is the packaging for them looks like a cereal box.
It's a cereal box.
That is so damn awesome.
That's awesome.
As a kid, I love that cereal. Very, very cool.
All right, so like he was one of the taller ones of the cereal mascots because everyone else was like tiny. Like the Rice Krispies guys were tiny. The Diggum was tiny.
Yeah.
So like would they like if they were to make Diggum the fucking Honey Smacks frog, would he be the same scale as Tony there?
No.
Oh, that'd be a cool figure.
Diggum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, their first one with him was Chester.
Oh, Chester Cheetah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty neat too. He glows.
They need to
Holy
do the
shit.
Noid. They need to redo the Noid
Yeah.
and put him in a pizza box.
Yeah, they do.
That'd be killer.
I want the Little Caesars mascot.
Wow. This is yeah.
Pizza.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, we showed I think last time here are the Scooby Doo figures.
Oh, you know what? How about those goddamn McDonald's characters that they never use in the commercials anymore? I want a goddamn Hamburglar figure, yo.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man, Jada, man, they just keep hitting home runs.
Get you a Grimace.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mayor
Hamburglar.
McCheese. Fucking
Right?
Mayor McCheese, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I said it before and I say it again. Like if Hasbro was to lose most of their licensing, I would love to see Jada pick up some of that shit. But just imagine what they could do with Transformers if Jada had Transformers.
Yeah, that would be something else, man. Because they're very accurate with stuff. Oh, is this him?
Yeah, it's Blueberry.
Yeah, that's the Boo Berry that I'm missing.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
only 5 left, and he's glow in the dark.
Oh, I was about to say, he looks like he glows in the dark.
Let's see if they got a photo of that. Yeah, there he is. Even the
Oh.
box. That's cool.
Wow, that is
Tommy,
cool.
you know you want him.
Yeah, Stiga got Prince Zizor.
Nice.
They got it. Someone needs to drill a little hole and give him like a little doobie. Because he looks very high.
Yeah. But he always looks stoned.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Those
ghost.
eyes.
Leave him alone.
And he was always the hardest one to find in the fucking grocery store. It's like you could find it like once in a blue moon in the grocery store.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what?
In a blue moon.
All cereals technically trash. You want to be honest.
And then there was another one. There was another one in the like, oh shit, like probably the end of the '80s. Fruity Yummy Mummy.
Yeah.
Did you see the new one they did a couple years ago? Carmella Caramel or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
what you're talking about.
Creepy
They came up
Carmella.
with it. No, they made a new character. I didn't even know they made a new character.
Yeah, because they did Fruit Brute. They had re-released him like 3 years ago, and then they came up with a new one. It was, like
This
caramel apple flavored cereal.
Gross.
And if you guys are fans of what we do in the shadows, they did the toon version NECA did of the entire cast. That was fantastic. I'm a fan of the series. They ended it, but oh my god, was it good! And yeah, so this is awesome to see them all in this.
I never heard of this show.
Oh, it's funny as hell. I
Yeah.
highly recommend the show.
Taika Waititi did it.
Yeah, it's one of the only good things he's done in his career. I think anyway. But yeah, these are great.
Look,
Andy
it's
Little.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's the joke that I made with the with those figures. But yeah, these are excellent. Yeah, if anyone in the chat, if you guys watch this stuff, yeah, they're very accurate. I think they did a great job with these. So pretty neat.
I have one more thing to show off here, and then I have a few talking points. So I'm going to get into Toy Break. This is one I promised a couple weeks ago, but unfortunately, CenturyLink wouldn't allow me to upload it. Thank you, CenturyLink, for absolutely nothing. But here we go with a Collectable Past Toy Break.
We are still hanging out with Barnes because Barnes is an awesome guy. Right, Barnes? Oh, Barnes is always willing to help out and give a hug where necessary. The G.I. Joe and BattleBot pig is an awesome, awesome piggy. Right, Barnes? Looking around, checking things out. Well, Barnes is here with us today for this toy break. Now, this one is going to be relatively short. We just got one of these. I seen them out in the local Walgreens, and I thought they were just too damn cool to pass up. So from Cartooned Cars, we've got this cartooned 57 Chevy Bel Air die-cast miniature car. So you got that really cool deformed aspect to this vehicle, which I think it looks really sharp. I just like the way that this thing turned out. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. So they have a few other ones in the line. They got another 57 in a different color, a few different trucks, cars, a Camaro. Pretty interesting line. It's the first time I've actually ever noticed these ones, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep my eyes out, see if I see any more of these. Man, I just love that deformed look. It reminds me of the old penny racers and what you've seen with the early Transformers with those mini cars, this super deformed look. Anyway, guys, hope that you enjoyed this one with Barnes, the G.I. Joe and BattleBot pig, for this toy break for today. Right, Barnes?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
man.
stylized.
And here's the funny thing. So when I went in Target after Shifty was telling me about the sale, and we had to go to get piggy food anyway, so it was kind of like, a no-brainer. I might as well check out the toy aisle since I'm there. It's not costing me anything extra. They did have some cartooned in Target as well. So the ones that they have in Walgreens were much different than the ones at Target, and the ones at Target actually cost more. But they had a bigger selection. So,
wow. Shit.
They're sharp looking though. I love that
They
deformed, almost like penny racer look, like the G1 Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper. That deformed look.
Yeah, those things were awesome.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
Slasher had to drop out. Slasher, thank you for joining us this evening. As always, buddy,
thanks,
man.
buddy.
I hope that you have a good one. Thanks for being in here as always. Few talking points. The one I was actually supposed to get to last week. So they had talked about the re-release of Perceptor, this time in the 86 Studio Series line. So the chest is a little bit different. The colors are a little bit brighter. And he comes with Rat Bat and Ramhorn. So one Autobot, one Decepticon tape that he's coming with. Interesting. I think it's cool. I was kind of on the fence, warranted, whether this is warranted to pick up this one if I wind up having the funds for him. I think it is, just for the sake of getting Rat Bat and Ramhorn. Because as far as I know, Rat Bat was released individually, but they haven't done Ramhorn, so I can get two.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get two for the price of one. So
yeah,
Perceptor was my first Transformer. See, this makes me want to get this more because, like you just said, man, you're getting 2 for the price of 1 because you're getting both of the sets as well.
And I don't have him either.
And he's an excellent mold. I've talked about it before. An excellent mold for that size, for that deluxe class. Really, really nicely done. Actually, I think I think he fell under Voyager. He wasn't deluxe. He was a Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but this one's the bigger because the extra characters there. Which again, I think that's a lot, man. When they do that shit.
It's a really nice figure, though. I mean, there's no downside to this mold. And when they did Magnificus, it was just as perfect as the original Perceptor. Same thing with most of the Blaster molds. I mean, they did Blaster 4 separate times. They did him in the Earthrise, and they did him again for, Legacy. Mm-hmm. Then they did him for Studio Series 86, and then they did the recolor for Twincast.
I know. I should have got him when I got the chance. When I went back, he was gone.
Yeah, Twincast, dirt cheap. What was he, like $9 or $7 for that one?
Something like that, yeah.
And that was another one. Excellent mold on that one, too. Well done.
It was one of the things like, do I need this? It's just going to take up more space.
But something new that they just talked about, they're releasing, so they're doing some more of the Robeson, and now they're doing a Bumblebee.
Yeah, I was going to pull it up, but I know you don't like these. That's why I'm surprised they're showing it.
No, I mean it's still it's for other people too. It's not just what I want to collect.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because it looks nice the way that his movement was and everything. So I saw it, I think it was Instagram. His transformation's beautiful, and he punches and everything. He looks really good.
And it looks like a beetle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it looks like what a beetle transform would look like, all blocky and stuff too. On top of it,
although none of these are in scale, like he's pretty big.
Yeah, he's probably just as big as Prime, Grimlock, and Megatron.
Yeah. Yep.
How long before they make one that self transforms?
Well, that's what this.
The other big problem I have with these things are the price tags on these things. So originally this thing was $12.99. And that's not $12.99, is it $12? That's $1,299. They've got it marked down right now for $949. Even then, that's still ridiculously overpriced.
Wow. That's just retarded.
That's what I get on disability, man.
Dude, that price, it takes my breath away, baby.
Pass.
I'll let everybody know, Chaos. It's going to be a little while. I'm still dealing with some stuff here, so when I'm going to announce it, I'll let you know for sure. My first was Bumblebee. Second was the Headmaster's Bat Guy. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh God, why am I blanking on his name? Mind Wipe. What's up, Decepticon?
Wipe your mind, Fruit Pop.
What's going on, Decepticon? Good to see you. August 11th or 16th, Lego is dropping a Transformers Transforming Soundwave. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Curtis says you can't beat a bug, but you can actually punch somebody. Punch Buggy, no punchbacks. The other thing that they had up is this. So it's a 2-pack, celebrate 10 years of Devastation. This is for the Devastation video game that they did. So they're doing a Ground Soldier and an Elite Seeker like you've seen in the video game. These are basically just remolds of, I think it's a Runabout or Run Amok. I forget which one this is because, the coloring kind of messes me up a little bit. And, of course, a regular Seeker body.
Yeah, well, it was a white car, right?
Yeah. Well, there was a white car and a black car, Runabout and Run Amok. So they were slightly different. The car forms are just ever so slightly different, but they basically look the same if you didn't know any better.
Yeah, I think they were Amazon exclusives or something.
Yeah, I have both of them, and they're really nice figures and everything like that. So, I mean, this is a decent remolding. If you're a fan of the Devastation game, I could see somebody wanting it.
Yeah, and the Elite Seeker, he's the Earthrise.
One of the cone heads. Yeah.
Yeah. Still pretty cool.
No, they're nice. They're nice for what they are.
Yeah, they're good molds. Yeah, those are nice pieces.
Well, I picked up that one. What the hell was it called? Cloud Cover. So it was a Walmart exclusive, and the crazy like light blue colors. I'd showed that off once.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't bad, and the mold didn't degrade at all. You know, there was no degradation. It was still decent, like all the movement that you expect out of it was fine. Just oddball colors. So I mean, if they got a mold that's working and they're, you know, making sure they're keeping up with the molds, I don't see no problem with them re-releasing those molds. I mean, shit. I mean, how many times they do it with Grimlock now? It's like 3, 4. No, it's 4 times already.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anybody else have anything?
Nope.
We covered a lot tonight.
We definitely did. All right. Well, we're going to go around the horn in a minute, but there is one more piece of business to take care of because Trina is here, so you know what that means.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Golden Trina Award for the best review of the night.
All right. Boy, tonight was difficult. I'm gonna give this one to Shifty Gizm because this is his debut on the stream, and also the amazing toy score that he got.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, you win tonight, Shifty.
Wow, hey, thanks. I mean, that wasn't really a toy review, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And since we got you up here, buddy, go ahead. Let everybody know what you got going on social media platforms and everything. What you got going on and where they can find you.
Well, tomorrow night, usually on Friday nights around 8:30ish, me and the Austinator, we have a wrestling show where we also our friend Rome's, we talk about wrestling and the news and what's going on, and you can catch it on the Austinator's channel on YouTube, and you can find me on X. It's Shifty Gizm. That's Shifty GISM on X. I talk about figures and nerdy stuff, and I occasionally get into arguments, but yeah, that's what you do on X.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've lost 2 accounts over arguments with stupid people. But man, appreciate you being on here, man. Absolutely a blast, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everybody. Yeah, you're welcome to come on again at any time in the future that you want to come on. Just let us know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and we're going to kick it on over.
Hey, I'm stuck. I can't transform. Ow! Thanks. I think.
All right, what an awesome show tonight. It was a lot of fun with you guys. And yeah, my channel at Real Horror on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, Vinnie and I have been reviewing Hannibal, and we're on season 3 right now. We'll be getting into episodes 3 and 4 on next Wednesday, and so that'll be fun. And then, of course, on Tuesdays at ETEB's channel, Wrestling with Horror, 420, 8:35 p.m. Eastern, we do the horror movie of the week, which is always fun. Other than that, it was awesome being here with you guys, and yeah, hope everybody has a great night and rest of your week.
Awesome. Thank you, as always, Trina, for joining us. It's always great to have you back on the panel with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome. And now we're going to send it on over.
Hey, Prime, what do you think Megatron's going to do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
It's not going to be pretty either. He's gonna hurt him. He's gonna hurt him. Poor Starscream. Poor Starscream. You know, he just can't. He can't win. He can't win. No, man. Hopefully, we're doing something with Slasher on Saturday, so that'll be fun. And of course, Vinnie tomorrow. And I've been all week just working out in the yard, having fun, man. So you know, I was glad I could throw something together real quick. And again, thank you, Vinnie, for letting me show off. Again, your art that literally inspired me to make the Lego set. Frank had to get his TV time like Chris Jericho. You know, he just said, hey, you got to show me in all the movies. Remember when people collect movies? Yeah, I still have mine.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Adam.
But no, man, it was fun to share everything with you guys again. And, you know, again, sorry, I had a plan, but it rained and, you know, it screwed up the plan. But hey, hopefully you were all entertained. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Follow everybody here. Buy Vinnie's books. When Tommy's book is done, I hope you back that and just go have fun, because that's what we do here every week.
Amen.
Awesome.
Thanks again, Tommy.
Thank you, Adam. And then we're going to kick it on over.
It's me, Mario Kartitis. Oh no. Yep, you heard him. Thank you everyone for being here. I put my links out there in the chat. So yeah, click the link tree. I got awesome merch. I got like 3 different merch stores. So wherever you want to buy from, you can get. I got t-shirts and other stuff. I think the Printify has a couple of prints on there as well. I have like the Sea Creature and the Alice in Wonderland. So if you want posters of those, poster prints, you can get them. I did all different stuff. We have awesome comic books, art books. Tons of great stuff. And I am working on City of Venus too. The pencils and inks, I'm almost done with those. I got roughly 10-ish pages to finish on those before I get back to the painting. More stuff is coming at you. More fun. And tomorrow at 5 we'll be talking about some stuff over on the 5 p.m. the Friday Underground stream. I think I'm going to hit that topic of I saw something really interesting, something called the telepathy tapes, and these kids with autism, and how they could actually communicate, and they's parents were just discovering it. Like, people thought that they were super slow or whatever. They're not. It's their bodies, like they're like betrayed them. Their minds are there, and these families are finding this out, and it's really something else. Some of these kids can even communicate through telepathy. It's amazing how some of this stuff is. But we're going to break down and dive into a little bit of that. I think maybe some more of the Egypt talk as well, because it seems to be even more information is coming out with that and what's going on with that underground city. And because they were trying to suppress it for like 2.5 years, but that information came out, and it's even bigger than we thought. So pretty amazing stuff. So we'll hit a little bit of everything, I think. And then we should be back on my channel on Sunday. We'll be on episodes 7 and 8, I think it is. Yeah, 7 and 8, I think, of Dexter.
Yeah, 7 and 8.
Yeah. So get ready for that, because that show, again, fantastic. The original series.
Awesome.
So good, and it just keeps getting better. And yeah, like I said, if we could squeeze more seasons, we'll probably do that too, because it's so much fun to rewatch them, and especially with all my friends and great people. And like you heard Trina, we're covering the Hannibal the last season over on her channel, and such an amazing series, another great one. Mm-hmm. So, we like our serial killers and those psychological kind of drama / horror stuff. It's excellent. So hang out with us, have a blast, and thank you, everyone.
Awesome. All right, Vinnie. And last but not least, I guess I'll kick it over to myself.
And all day long, I put up a dog's ass, just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Guys, thank you for hanging with us. I hope you had some fun. Thank you to everybody that's been dropping links in the chat. I know Ancient One was dropping a bunch of links for people over there. My man Curtis is also dropping links for people out in the chat. Curtis, thank you so much. I see Manliness just got in. No worries, Manliness. It is what it is. We all got things in real life that we got to take care of first. So no worries. But for everybody who's hanging here, everybody's going to watch on the replay, thank you. You could have spent your time anywhere. You chose to spend it here with us, and we hope that you had as much fun watching as we did putting this show on. This show is all about having some fun and avoiding a lot of the drama nonsense that you're going to see on most of the other YouTube shows, because that's all they have. Slamming their genitals in the car doors. I don't find that fun. But guys, thank you for being here. We will see you on the next roundup. I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing another Tuesday show again. Things have been kind of hectic here with Rorschach being gone. Then we had a hamster die. So there's still a whole bunch of things going on. Plus, I'm still having some health injuries. My freaking back bother me all the time. But when I can get back to it, I do have things that have been in the pipe works for a long time. One of which, of course, is the retro streaming for going old school, resuscitating that old show, and eventually getting back to doing more cage talks, maybe some guinea pig nibbling lives. And I do have another show that I was talking to Trina and told about a while ago. I haven't forgotten about it. It's just things have been too hectic to actually put that show together. But they know what I'm talking about, and hopefully we can wind up getting that show together. I'm sure with a lot of things Vinnie is covering now, he would be definitely interested in a show like that because it's all spooky and mysterious. But guys, have a good one, and we will catch you down the road. Later, y'all.
Peace.
You better run, Mojito. You what? I thought you said don't move. That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.